Yeah.
You've come from all around the world, all walks of life, all in search of that feeling, that emotion, that one thing that takes your breath away and leaves an impression that lasts forever. The time has come once again to gather for that universal rush. Now, buckle up and let yourself go. Give yourself up and let the moments take you where you least expect. In a worldwide convergence on the ultimate thrill ride.
Hey, this is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and I just want to talk about the biggest wrestling TikTok event in history, WrestleTokMania. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Tio, you can kiss my ass. I swear to God, Tio, you're fucking finished when it comes to WrestleTokMania.
At WrestleTokMania, finish the story.
If it's the attitude era versus current era, you got no fucking chance. You're a dumbass.
You just another shitty old head defending another shitty era.
All of this talk, this bibble and babble from losers saying I'm not enough, I'm not big enough. No.
So listen up, Axel, because this video is for you.
I accept your challenge, and I'm done talking because at the end of the day, we just gonna handle this like we're supposed to.
Snickers presents the Global Entertainment Spectacular, WrestleMania.
You got here because of somebody
You just
else.
another shitty old head defending another shitty era.
Whoa. What you talking about?
Oh, ain't you the same nigga that said that the Attitude Era was the greatest era?
It is the greatest fucking era. Don't play like that.
Oh, shit.
Don't fucking play like that, nigga.
What you gonna do about it?
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
What you trying to do? It's anything.
Hold on.
It's for anything. What you trying to do?
Hold on. You the same nigga that said
You've been gone. Like,
I've been ducking.
We couldn't see you.
I want to say this to you. To Donney, eat it up. Donney Glaze. I'm more saying your words, Raka nigga. They felt that in their bones when I said that. Oh, you
It didn't hit the same. It hit the same like
like I was saying.
It didn't hit the same.
I would like to formally challenge you to an Attitude Era versus current era debate at WrestleTokMania.
You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
I ain't gonna do that.
The Attitude Era is my shit. You don't want to do that, nigga. Go ahead, rethink that.
I'm not gonna lie.
Rethink that.
Fuck what your shit is, nigga.
Like I said, don't duck me, nigga.
WrestleTokMania.
WrestleTokMania.
Okay. Look.
WrestleTokMania tonight, tomorrow night, 3 nights from now, 3 weeks. It don't matter.
All right. Okay. Chat, what's good, y'all? Welcome to night 2 of WrestleTokMania, man. Listen, we back with another one, man. How y'all feeling today? We got 49 people in here. Make sure y'all like up the stream right now, man. Chat, why are y'all booing? What I do to you? Shout out Ghost, man. Shout out Trent. I appreciate y'all, man. Chat, what side y'all on? Before we even bring the people up, let me know what side y'all on so far, man. Before the debate start, let me know what side y'all on. I'm on. I don't know. I gotta see what points get made and everything like that. Okay. Neph. Y'all biting bad, bro. What the fuck? All right, man. We got to bring some people up right now. So let's get into it, man. Yeah, I'm saying.
All rise for the judgment day in this bitch.
Yeah.
We in this bitch. What is he talking about? WrestleTokMania. And I got my brothers with me. Josiah, Shad. We about to fuck shit up, bro. It's about to get real ugly for this nigga Neph, bro. Everybody in the comments they was agreeing with Neph. They think Neph's gonna win.
I see some people saying Neph. I don't know.
They think Neph's gonna win. This light skinned bum that we don't see all the time. Right?
I don't know.
Over me,
crazy.
A veteran, an OG
born yesterday.
who's been here.
Crazy.
This nigga got on the show because of me, and y'all gonna pick him.
Damn.
That's why none of these niggas in the comments are up here now, right? Stay in the comments, you fucking. Okay, never mind. Let's
All right, man. Listen, I'm about to bring Team Neph up right now, man. Let's go.
Hey, and Donney.
What's up?
I would like for you to address us correctly. We are not Team Neph. We are the main event showstoppers.
Oh, my fault. The main event showstoppers. Oh, I see. Wait. I just corrected myself, and now you kind of pressing me about it. What the fuck?
Yeah, we don't give a fuck, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? We talk your shit.
We honestly don't give a fuck what your team name is.
Hey, hold on, but wait, before we
nobody gonna do a fuck you out there.
I want to make sure we bring
Go ahead, bro.
I want to make sure we bring up the judge first. Bring up the judge. You know what I'm saying? This is a new person on the stream. Haven't been on the stream before. My dog Mo, man, he in the building, man.
Mitry.
What's good, man?
What's good?
Oh,
Damn.
Pyro.
Ready to be unbiased as possible. Let's get it.
That's real, man.
There we go. My team today.
So we gonna elect to let old head kick it off. Go ahead, old head. You feel me? Gonna give a category. Let's talk about it.
I mean, the first thing that we can talk about. That's the biggest reason why the Attitude Era was the best, is because of the impact it had on the business. The impact it had on the business is still felt to this day. Okay. With the current era.
Now you need to show that comment again.
They doing fine, right? But the impact that the Attitude Era has is unmatched, is untouched. There ain't shit you can say about the impact in the Attitude
Is it
Era.
me or this nigga? Is it me or this nigga? Like, well,
You're damn right. We're about to get to real African in here. Let's get it.
Yeah, man.
Real motherland up in here.
So that's how we're starting it off. Impact, the biggest impact. The wet chant, they still do that shit to this day. Y'all bring back The Rock, he's still doing Attitude Era shit till this day.
Yep. Damn. So your argument is impact. Your argument is impact with the what chant?
No, the first impact altogether.
So what if I told you? What if I told you that right now, this current era is statistically, numerically, the best the business has ever been? I got real numbers. You got chance. I got real numbers.
We got numbers too.
Was
Instagram around back then?
Hold on. I'm not even just talking about YouTube. Did the Attitude Era ever ink a bill?
Oh. Wait, you said what?
Huh? Has the Attitude Era ever inked a bill?
Good for you.
Because the modern era, this modern era just inked 5.
Y'all in the
1, 2,
fucking
3, 4,
internet.
5.
Y'all in the internet era, bro. Y'all got that. The internet. Y'all got
y'all
that. Y'all got the numbers. Y'all got the streams. Y'all got all that internet shit, bro. We didn't have that. And we were still cracking 6 to 7, 8 million views a week. Can y'all do that?
But that okay, but that argument is disingenuous because the Attitude Era didn't have social media like that. So I mean, obviously it's going to be very popular.
I hear
today
what you're saying, but
then.
arguing impact of a still going era is also disingenuous. But I'll let y'all get away with that. So what y'all want to do? Y'all want to argue fairly, or we want to point out the fallacies? Because arguing an era that isn't over with the impact of an era that's been over for like 20, 30 years now is disingenuous.
Nigga, that's a reason why I think it's the greatest era. Nigga, that's one of the reasons why I think that.
Mitry, do you know what disingenuous means?
How we gonna argue impact? Like you said, if this era not over, we don't know the impact is gonna leave.
That's just one reason why I think that era is better. I can't say impact.
That's just saying.
Okay, if you can say,
like I said, the impact of the business is still.
If you can say impact, I can say numbers.
You have numbers by internet. That's cool.
And okay, you got impact being a distant memory.
Huh?
You got impact from being a distant memory. We got numbers from being social media. Cool, wonderful.
And the impact is really because of just being first. That has nothing to do with like
we wasn't first.
What Attitude Era was before this era. So of course you can look at the numbers of what Attitude Era did first before we got to the era we have now. So in 20 years. Once we have another discussion about whatever era that is, they're going to look at this era the same way because now you have the history to showcase what makes that era better and why it was doing the numbers it was doing, not just because Attitude Era was first. So if you can look at the impact now.
Well, it's not because it was first. It's because half the shit y'all do now is from the Attitude Era. So everything in the Attitude Era, most of the shit that came from the Attitude Era is here now.
Hold on. I got a question. Before we move on to that nonsense, can I ask you one question? Actually,
you can't ask me no questions.
The team Attitude Era? Okay, well, fuck this bitch ass nigga. The rest of Attitude.
You can't ask me no fucking questions, bitch. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna ask the real niggas on this team, Shad, Saya. Keep it a bean.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the PG era is better than this era?
What the PG era? The 2020s and then the PG era? No.
Yes. No. You don't think that, do you?
Which I consider PG era.
Yeah. The time frame of PG era.
What's that? What's the PG?
So we understand that social media was around and all that shit was going on. We also see the impact that the PG era had on WWE. Do we not?
No, I'm saying like what's the time period of the PG era? Like
08 to like 13.
08 to 2013.
Oh shit.
No, that's
thank you.
PG era better than 2020.
Thank you. But we see the impact of that, right? That would you disagree that the PG era has an impact currently on the WWE?
I disagree. What impact are you talking about?
What impact am I talking about?
Yes, from 2008 to 2013. What impact?
Yes, chance.
Yes. Did that? I have one more question. Did that not teach you how to model the top guy in the WWE after that? Did they not try to model Roman Reigns at first after the impact of the PG era because of how they modeled John Cena?
Well, John Cena was actually modeled after the Ruthless Aggression era, but go ahead.
How was he modeled after the era he's also spearheaded?
Bro, he was the top guy in the Attitude Era. I mean, the Ruthless Aggression era.
Exactly. But he wasn't nearly the guy. So are we gonna lie and say that John Cena in the Ruthless Aggression era is the same as John Cena in the PG era?
He was the top guy in the Ruthless Aggression era.
That's not what I asked you.
Leading onto the PG era.
That's not what I asked you. Was he the same? Was he the same guy?
Them two different John Cenas, man. Whether you want to admit to it.
Those are two different John Cenas. How?
Well, just
are you telling me the Ruthless Aggression John Cena, the blood, the all that, it's the same guy that was doing the PG, all the colors? You're telling me those are the same two people? You can look at them Cenas and say that's the same person.
You telling me the same dude who smacked Stephanie McMahon ass in the middle of the ring is the same dude that said we have compromised and contained Osama bin Laden? Those
so are y'all just talking about character traits?
Wait. What's the argument right now? Like what's
the argument is based off of him? The argument is based off him saying that since the impact of the Attitude Era can be seen today, that's what he's using as his argument of why it's better. But an era that we all acknowledge is not that good, which is the PG era, has parts that's been gone into other eras too. But we don't hold that era as highly regarded.
Y'all didn't say anything. Y'all said the yes chant. That's it.
No,
you said the what chant?
Right, you literally didn't say anything outside of the
you said the what chant?
What is, I counted your chant.
Just piggyback off you.
What I'm saying, y'all don't have no impact, bro. The 2008, the 2013, you got the yes chant. That's what else?
Is that not impact?
And even going that case, that's not how impact works. Impact doesn't happen the day after. You see impact years and years and years.
That's what the fuck I said.
If that's what you're saying, we can't judge the impact of an era that we're in. Let's talk about something tangible.
Especially when I said false, because you can see the if you want to bring that up, you can bring up the.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
Yes, it's like.
I don't know. Judge is talking.
I'm listening.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we can't talk about the impact of something we've yet to see. You're asking us to talk about the future.
Well. I think
you brought up 2008 to 2013.
I think impact comes in like different little sister categories. Like you could have impact in different like divisions, like how in the Attitude Era, like tag team wrestling and the TLC match, that like airheaded like what we see today. You know what I'm saying? So the women's division was not as viewed in the Attitude Era as it is today, but there are certain women like Trish Stratus, Lita, Ivory, China, who paved the way for women today, and most women model their game and they have inspiration from them. So I think impact goes like certain.
And half of them people you named wasn't even in the Attitude Era.
Who the hell brings up Ivory?
Wait. I know we're not disrespecting Ivory. I know.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, don't nobody care about her, blood.
No, what do you mean? They don't care.
So you're everybody. So you're everybody.
Let's hold on. Let's go there. Hold on.
Nobody.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now. You two people are the only people I've ever seen talk about Ivory in a good or bad light.
So what does that mean? Right now. That don't mean shit.
And it's gonna be the same.
That's crazy.
It's gonna be the same energy for Liv Morgan years down the road.
Exactly.
Okay, you brought up somebody that's not even at the upper echelon of our division.
I'm saying those women back in the day. Those women back in the day were the top women back then, and they were great women superstars in the Attitude Era. What are we talking about?
I'm glad y'all pivoted to women because our women's scene is so much better than y'all's. It's not funny. I dare one of y'all disagree.
I literally said that.
So you agree?
Yeah.
I'm saying impact goes in categories. I'm not saying that they're better wrestlers I'm not saying Ivory's a better wrestler than Charlotte Flair and then like that. I'm not saying that at all. But what I'm saying is that like the impact that those women had in that era, that
it's greater than this
you know what I'm
impact.
saying?
It's greater than the impact of ours.
What did Ivory do?
Yeah, that was
no. Wait, Bishop.
Yeah.
Bishop.
Wait, what did Ivory do? She
No,
wait. She legitimized the women's title when she was in right to censor. That's what Ivory did.
She did.
So look, what
are we talking about here?
That's cool. Y'all keep trying to talk about other impact. That's fine. We understand the Attitude Era had impact, regardless of the fact of what category, what ways y'all try to bring up impact. We can't talk about impact of an era that's not over.
All right, whatever.
You can't talk about impact of an era. You literally,
but you said that we can't talk about impact of an era that's already going, but we're literally comparing the two eras though. Like, so
we're comparing an ongoing era to an already done for era. That's why. Let's think about this critically, right? This isn't like, don't try to steel man me, bro, and be like, well, we're arguing about eras. Like, actually listen to the nuance of my argument. We can't talk about impact of something that's still ongoing because it's still making its mark. Something in order to impact, you have to land. This era hasn't landed yet. It's still going on. It's still traveling. We have to wait years down the line and see what this era has done. That's just how it works. That's how impact works amongst everything.
I want to say one thing too, and let's go down. Even if you want to still try to compare the impacts of eras, let's hypothetically have that conversation. And one of the things you mentioned was the what chance, one of the most annoying chants ever. But regardless, it has its impact, whatever. You can do the same thing. You can do that with the woes for Cody Rhodes. You can do that with the woes for Seth Rollins. You can do that with the yeah for LA Knight. You can do that with the yeet for Jey Uso. You can do that with the no yeet for Jimmy Uso. Like, looking at me and trying to tell me like those things aren't going to have impact when we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen. We've seen people do yes during, like, when LA Knight's not even on screen for other people. We've seen people say yeet for people that's not even on the screen when Jay's not even on the screen. So even then, you can already start to see the impact that's about to happen. Even if it hasn't happened yet, you can see it in 10, 20 years. Like I said, you're going to see that impact, seeing how that triumphs whatever we're trying to do with having one way, which half the fans now think is the most annoying thing ever when it happens. Like, people hate it. It's so hated that the wrestlers themselves find ways to get rid of it and get over it because of how much it freaking sucks.
Okay. What's the next topic? Go ahead now.
So, hold on, wait. We're done with women, right? We know when
we're done with the impact shit. The impact shit is over with.
Yeah, impact over with. Y'all want to talk about women?
Wait. Before we move on from impact, so like, who won that category?
So he said we can't talk about impact. So this is
See, I just canceling out impact.
Yeah, let's throw it out.
Well, how about?
I don't think it's fair to debate impact, because impact is a situation where, impact is like, you feel that years like the full impact of the Attitude Era is being felt. We're not going to feel the full impact of the current era, so it's just not even fair, in my opinion.
It's not. I agree. Let's move on to my favorite part. Let's go to match quality.
Oh,
okay. Go ahead.
I think it's self-explanatory. We just have better matches than y'all consistently.
100%.
Consistently.
That's it.
We have better matches in the mid card and the lower card.
The category is match quality. Like, what do you mean? That's it.
Give us examples. And then I'm gonna ask Attitude Era the same thing.
Chad Gable versus Gunther.
That gauntlet match that just happened on Raw is probably better than 80% of the Attitude Era Monday Night Raw matches, and that's not an exaggeration. Tell me your favorite Attitude Era match, and don't, like, not the moment, like, don't be like, oh, Mick Foley finally won a championship. Like, that's good because of story. Tell me your favorite bell to bell in ring match. Tell me some graps.
Rock and Hogan at WrestleMania 18.
I was like, what?
No, bro, not you, bro. They know who I'm talking to, bro.
Yep.
From start to finish.
Nah, bro, just say Rock and Hogan.
Rock and Hogan Mania 18.
Whoa, don't do that. Don't act like that.
You just compared that to wait. He just but you see the problem
from start to finish. I got multiple.
I just watched one today. Kurt Angle versus The Rock on Monday Night Raw.
Wait, from start to finish, I got multiple Attitude Era matches that I like from start to finish.
I didn't say that wasn't possible, because I noticed how y'all like escaped my prerequisite of Raw matches because we haven't gotten the pay-per-views. I'm asking about like just our weekly shows, right? The longest weekly running episodic television show, Monday Night Raw, right?
Okay.
Tell me some of your favorite matches from Monday Night Raw and Attitude Era.
There was Mankind versus The Rock on the January 4th, 99 episode of Monday Night Raw.
Go ahead. Anything else? Why? Because Mick won the title?
No, the storytelling and the match itself was amazing. What are you talking about?
Talk to me.
But see, that's
like don't leave me hanging. Talk to me. Come on.
What the story of the whole Mankind and The Rock rivalry in the Attitude Era? How Mankind was chasing the championship that The Rock always said that he didn't like. He wasn't fit for, and plus he Rock with the Alliance or not the Alliance. Yeah, right. Yeah, like he with the whole little. You know what I'm saying? Like that was.
I do want to make one point clear. The argument right now. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
One point I want to make clear. The question was match quality. So just the matches. Just the matches, not the rivalries. The matches.
Not the storyline, not the moment.
I said the match was good.
Wait. To be fair though, does that not add to the match though? Like the storytelling and stuff in the match, that's not a part of the match.
So what I think you not even fail to realize, but what I said, and I think the judge understood what I'm talking about. What are you doing in those ropes, right? Like what is like. I feel you on the story thing because I think story is very important, but I think what you do in the ring greatly the story, right? Like Sheamus and Gunther. I don't think y'all think the story is as good as Rock and Mankind. No,
it's an echo.
Who?
Yeah, Sheamus and Gunther. Y'all don't think that's as good a story, do you?
No.
Exactly right, but when you get in that ring, when you watch them and you see Sheamus, he holding his back, the psychology he's showing in the ring, the hard style of Gunther, right? The rough brawler style of Sheamus, the way that they mesh, right? Sheamus is laying on the ground, him and Gunther are yelling at each other, and they have that one last hurrah, and Gunther just fucking literally his head off, right? Like that storytelling, right? That storytelling within the match, that is telling us something. They took us through it. It was like a 20-minute match that was just amazing. It went all the way through. It took us through all the emotions. Everybody was happy. Everybody was sad for Sheamus. Everybody was gasping at the near falls. Everybody was cringing at the chops and cringing at the slams. They was taking us through every emotion. That psychology is the story. Your match shouldn't have to just be carried by the promos that you do or carried by the vignette that WWE makes. You should be able to really, really tell me something in that ring, and it shouldn't just have to be told by who won the match. There's a story being told throughout the entire match, damn near every time Gunther steps through the ring, and that's what I'm talking about when we get these graps, bro. These motherfuckers really just know what they're doing. They on a different level now.
But see, I can balance that with when it comes to match quality. I feel like the current era is so focused on match quality that they just forget that you are a superstar. You have to create a character. So I just feel like, how can I put
Roman Reigns is called
the character? The characters out almost balanced out the in-ring ability from the Attitude Era. So that's what made the matches so. Everybody was on their feet the whole match of a.
We said 2020 to current, right?
Yeah, 2020 to now. I just think
Roman Reigns, Gunther, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso.
No. He's talking about.
They're the LA Knight. All these people are defining the character in the midst of the match. They're being a superstar. What are we doing?
He's talking about the actual gimmicks, bro. Like the gimmicks now, they don't have gimmicks. They're just wrestlers that are either good guys or bad guys. They're not.
Are we pivoting? Are we pivoting off of match quality? Because I think we need to talk about.
Now we talking about gimmicks.
If we pivoting, are we pivoting? Because I don't think y'all want to pivot.
I got matches.
I'm responding to what you just said.
So do y'all concede that our match quality is better than y'all's?
The match quality is better.
So y'all concede? All right.
The match quality is better now.
We get that point, right, Josh?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to give that to y'all.
All right, thank you. So 100%. We can move to gimmicks. Come on.
Yeah, gimmicks. The gimmicks today, y'all don't have it.
What was Stone Cold gimmick?
Wait. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Stone Cold's gimmick?
Let him cook. Mitry, you go ahead.
Bro, he was the rattlesnake, bro. He was a guy that came out to the ring, whooped your ass, drank beer. Texas Rattlesnake.
He was a redneck.
You had Kane.
He was
you
a
had
redneck.
Undertaker. Mankind. Fucking
Godfather. Zombie Cowboy. Freddy Krueger. You feel me?
What the hell is a man?
Wait. Hold on. So
the gimmicks were iconic because of how they were. The gimmicks were iconic because of how they were portrayed. Right, Undertaker, the way he portrayed his gimmick. You feel me?
They also played the character.
So we're telling you. They're telling you what the gimmick was, and you're saying it as, and you're just gonna diminish that.
I didn't diminish it. I told you.
You did.
Hold on. What
a redneck? A zombie cowboy. We're telling you the gimmick. What are you talking about?
That's literally his gimmick. He's a zombie cowboy.
Was he not a redneck?
You asked what his gimmick was. What are you talking about? You literally asked what his gimmick was.
They know we got better gimmicks.
Calm down, Will. Was Stone Cold not a redneck?
He was a redneck.
So you don't disagree with me. Listen, don't be mad at me because you can't refute me. Be mad if you disagree, because I said he was a rattlesnake. Nobody disagrees he's a rattlesnake. I mean, not a rattlesnake. He's a redneck. Nobody disagreed with that. Y'all said he literally used to come down, drink beer. And
my thing is, he asked what was Stone Cold's gimmick. He explained what Stone Cold's gimmick was, and you said it as if, he's a redneck. Okay.
Do you disagree?
Okay, next.
Do you disagree he's a redneck?
I don't, because that was his gimmick.
Okay, so why does that matter to you?
That was his gimmick.
Okay, exactly, a redneck. We agree. But you're saying it. No, but you're saying it like just trying to like brush it off. It's like, that doesn't matter. I'm not brushing it off. I just don't have to talk about it with the same reverence as you, nigga. I'm not on your team. That's up to you to make that shit go hard.
Go ahead.
All I said was he's a rattlesnake.
Go ahead. Go ahead next. Go ahead.
Thanks.
What's up? Go ahead.
Was the Undertaker literally not a zombie?
Cowboy. He was not a zombie. He was a dead man.
So he didn't debut Survivor Series 91 as a literal zombie?
He was not a zombie.
He was literally a zombie. And then in your era, he was a cult leader.
And then in your
era,
I'm so blown right now.
What? So what's a zombie? If a zombie isn't a dead man, what is a zombie?
In your era, he was a cult leader.
So blown.
And then he turned into a cowboy for a little bit.
And put that Elvis comment back up.
Right? The Rock fucking Elvis with muscles.
I hate it here.
And then
he had them sideburns too, like it.
Y'all said Kane. Kane's gimmick was just literally Red Undertaker game. Red Undertaker with a mask.
Fire.
He was a monster.
He used to summon hellfire. That was his gimmick.
What is Seth Rollins?
What is Seth Rollins?
A revolutionary.
A revolutionary. Okay, next.
A visionary.
Yeah,
a visionary. Okay, next.
Seth Rollins is your.
That's literally what you just did yourself.
What is Ricochet?
What is Ricochet?
What is Chad Gable?
Wait. The examples we gave was Undertaker, Stone Cold. Y'all talking about some fucking Ricochet. Why are y'all bringing
that? That's not.
You don't have gimmicks.
What's the gimmick? I say y'all got better gimmicks.
I'll help both sides out. I'll help.
We didn't.
Time out, y'all.
Val Venus can come out this era and get more than Ricochet.
All right, let's bring up the top stars of each era and dignify what their gimmicks are.
Let's talk about it.
Not bigger than Stone Cold. Let's talk about it.
Hasn't had this. Hasn't
not bigger than The Rock. Let's talk about it.
He hasn't had the same
time. Triple H. Talk about
y'all keep. He's not bigger than who?
Not bigger than Triple H. Like
what?
You want to
bet? What the fuck? We're talking about Triple H.
Do you understand? Niggas was calling Roman Reigns the undisputed GOAT by year 10.
Y'all hated Roman Reigns.
They wasn't calling him the GOAT.
Y'all hated Roman Reigns.
Go ahead.
Y'all hated Roman Reigns.
Where he named Mount Rushmore Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns is the most overrated. Y'all called Roman Reigns that.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Y'all called Roman Reigns that.
He just found a gimmick.
Go ahead.
Okay, we know what Roman Reigns' gimmick. Let's go to the next person.
Okay.
We're arguing
what's Triple H's gimmick? What's Triple H's gimmick? Since he brought up Triple H, what's Triple H's gimmick?
Nigga, he's a cerebral assassin.
That nigga was a butler.
That's a nickname.
Those are nicknames. These are not gimmicks. These are nicknames.
Cerebral assassin.
This is like calling somebody.
Nigga, he was a cerebral assassin.
Hold on. Wait. You're bringing up his nickname. What is his gimmick? What is the cerebral assassin, Mitry?
What is a cerebral assassin? What does cerebral mean?
Nigga, he was.
Oh, come on, now.
Nigga, you don't know what cerebral means.
He was an assassin, bro.
Nigga talking about his
How he
gimmick is his
assassinated
nickname.
cerebral and you don't know what it is?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you know what Roman Reigns' gimmick is? You know what's so gripping about Roman Reigns is, and I talk to my homies about that all the time. Like, although he has everything on top of the world, he's really the smallest, most insecure man in the room all the time. He literally is the most insecure nigga in the room, right? Because if you ever watch Roman Reigns get booed now, do you see the PTSD that flashed through his eyes because Tribal Chief Roman is still trying to live down Big Dog Roman?
It's a headcanon, but all right.
Do you not see how like?
That's a headcanon, but okay.
Okay, but the problem with that is, can you disprove me?
That's literally a headcanon. How do you know that he gets PTSD from that? By his facial expression?
It's telltale body signs, right? He gets booed.
Headcanon. Oh my
No. This isn't headcanon.
God, bro.
Okay, so do
you can wait. Let me handle it. You can use like 2 weeks ago when they would not acknowledge him. That's literally because his whole gimmick is based off him getting acknowledged, getting acclamation by the crowd. The moment they were not giving him that attention and they gave it to somebody else like The Rock, he was pissed. That's literally, you just watched that 2 weeks ago. It just happened.
Yeah, because he brought in.
Well, I just wanted to ask you right quick. You know how debates work, right?
That's what it is.
If you have no refutation, your point doesn't matter. So if I just talk and you just go nuh-uh, that's not refutation. So you got to start coming with some heat, right? We see that. When Roman Reigns clashed at the castle, when that crowd was so pro Drew, he didn't even want to get in a fucking ring. He was walking around the ring, shaking his head. He had a conference with himself, like nah, slapping his head and shit. Like, he literally has PTSD from what he used to be. Do you understand that? Do you understand that him having the titles is the only thing that's holding him together right now?
The Rock.
You said The Rock was there. The Rock is.
I'm saying The Rock. The same, literally the same thing that Roman did. The Rock did that too when he switched to Hollywood Rock.
Explain. Break that down for me.
That's not even attitude.
Hold on. I'm gonna call it audible. That's not attitude error. That's technically ruthless aggression.
He did it. He did it too in the attitude error.
He did.
Die Rocky die. He looking around the ring.
That's attitude error.
He's looking around the arena. Die Rocky die.
Yeah, that turned him heel. It didn't. What other nuance did that have?
He been healed though. He had been healed at the time.
No,
he wasn't.
No, when they were saying Die Rocky,
he was a face.
Rocky sucked.
He was Rocky Maivia at the time.
Same thing.
Also, 1996. What's the Nation Domination? 1996
into 97 and 98.
Okay, well, my point with that is that transition that you're talking about, unfortunately, didn't start happening in the Attitude Era. That started happening. What y'all call 96? What y'all call 96 and back?
The Nation of Domination to the corporation.
Yeah, that you can talk about, but the transition from Rocky Maivia to The Rock, you can't talk about that.
No, the Nation of Domination to the corporate Rock.
Yeah, heel to heel.
Nigga, it was a
he was a face then when he joined the corporation, he was heel.
Yeah, no, he was heel in Nation of Domination too.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, Nation of Domination.
It's the time after the Nation though.
Basically, what I'm asking you is what is the nuance behind that? What is the storytelling? Like, tell me that. I just told you a whole story I just told you years long storytelling about Roman Reigns. I condensed it. I could really think piece that bitch, but that ain't the point of all this. So I'm asking you. What's some of the nuance?
Triple H gimmick was
the cerebral assassin. Stop it, nigga.
It's a nickname. If we do it like that, Roman Reigns' gimmick is the head of the table, which actually demonstrates what his character is too. Cerebral assassin.
Triple H never killed nobody. Who Triple H killed? He never killed nobody.
Like, bro, in the ring, he literally kills people.
Like Roman Reigns is literally the tribal chief. His cousins, his family, literally acknowledge him as the tribal chief. Triple H never killed nobody again.
So in the ring, when he's whooping somebody's ass, using a sledgehammer, the cerebral assassin, he's killing these niggas,
nigga, who he hit for real with that? Bro, he hit niggas in the stomach with that sledgehammer.
He don't have to hit you for real. What are you talking about?
Nigga, he hit a nigga in the head with
a sledgehammer. He was killing people with the sledgehammer.
He literally put the Rock.
Even in
kayfabe, he literally put the Rock in a casket.
And where was the Rock next week?
And
he wasn't there the next week.
Didn't Triple H?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Didn't I just see the Rock last week slapping his arm? Your life finally has meaning. That ain't him.
What are you talking about?
You know,
Go home and
you
smoke
said
some
he
crack.
I've been trying to figure that out for the last like 20 minutes.
You couldn't have been trying to figure that out because you was just talking.
What are you talking
Figure what
about?
out?
I just because y'all niggas asked about gimmicks. We told y'all about gimmicks. We asking y'all what y'all gimmicks are, and niggas is saying nicknames.
What's the Rock gimmick? What's the Rock gimmick?
No funny shit. The closest y'all got to a gimmick was literally calling Stone Cold a redneck. No funny shit.
Bro.
What was the Rock gimmick in the Attitude Era?
Nigga,
go ahead and say it. The Brahma Bull.
He was the Rock.
What's Kevin Owens' gimmick?
Kevin Owens, prize fighter. Do what you do.
But you did it first.
No, I didn't. No, I did. That's a lie. But Judge, I would take note of this. Again, we talking about top stars. These niggas just brought up Kevin Owens.
He's not a top
star. So he's not a top star?
Hold on. Kevin Owens not a top star? He just made event at WrestleMania 2 years in a row.
Kevin Owens is an upper mid Carter.
What time is it?
He made events at WrestleMania 2 times in a row.
He's been
he's not. So Kevin Owens isn't a top star, but he was fighting Roman Reigns like 7 different times.
I don't know.
He's not a wait. He's not a top. He's not a top star.
One at a time.
I have a question. Let me say, y'all consider Triple H a top star, right?
He is.
Right. So what do y'all consider Test?
He's a mid Carter.
Oh, so that means upper mid Carters can fight main event guys without being main event guys.
Kevin Owens was a world champion.
Test was never WWE champion.
Who?
Test was never WWE champion.
Kevin Owens
was WWE champion.
I don't even think he came close with it.
Y'all said
was Kevin Owens not?
Hold on. Neither was Kevin Owens.
I'm one of the biggest Test fans ever.
Was Kevin Owens never?
Kevin Owens was a Universal Champion.
Yeah, that's not
that's a world title. That's a world title. That's a world title.
Wait. Is Jinder Mahal a higher level, a top level? Because if Jinder Mahal, he was a WWE champion.
And he wasn't the secondary champion like Kevin Owens. He was the WWE champion.
Like the top of the top. He beat Randy Orton twice.
Okay, that's 2017. That doesn't count.
No, that's not the point.
No, I'm not using. But Kevin Owens was 2016, so I'm just using their logic. I'm just basing it off their logic.
And that's also not the point though, because the point is they try to say because Kevin Owens had a title and fought for titles that he's a top guy. We're just pointing out niggas in history that had titles that's not top guys. Nigga, who was the nigga with no chin that was getting like weekly title shots against AJ Styles?
James Ellsworth.
Was he a top guy?
It's not only because he had title shots. It's because he had title shots. He was
future first ballot Hall of Fame.
He had a world title. He was at WrestleMania, main eventing WrestleMania.
So again, so
was James Ellsworth
Kevin
Owens
2 times?
James Ellsworth at WrestleMania?
He made it 2 times. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. You know what? That's the first good point y'all made today. I'm gonna take a healthy backtrack and say y'all are right about Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is a top guy, and his gimmick is literally just a nigga that fight. If y'all can accept Stone Cold, y'all can accept Kevin Owens.
And to be honest, that's not even his gimmick.
All right, let me get a rebuttal from the Attitude Era because current era has said a lot. Let me hear some gimmicks and explanation on gimmicks from the Attitude Era guys.
Man, you got Stone Cold, who was a redneck that came to work and did whatever the hell he wanted to fight his boss.
Okay.
You got Mankind with Mick Foley, 3 different personalities, all which went over and main evented numerous pay-per-views and Raws.
Yep.
You got Mankind, you got Dude Love, you got Cactus Jack.
And their gimmicks are?
What is a Mankind?
He was a deranged individual who always was in the freaking boiler room. Like he always had vignettes of him being a crazy ass nigga. Like that's what
and
he
then
was.
He turned into some happy go lucky man. They was still calling him Mankind. So what is that?
Let them finish talking. Judge wants to hear from the Attitude Era. Let him finish talking. So what's a Dude Love, by the way?
Shit. Nigga, he was a hippie.
Okay, so what's the difference between a Cactus Jack and a Mankind besides a mask in a boiler room?
Cactus
The
Jack,
hardcore
what?
shit.
No, his Cactus Jack's whole thing was that he was a hardcore extreme fighter. Like that's what he was. Like he threw caution to the wind. He was like one of the most extreme hardcore wrestlers of, you know what I'm saying? That's what he did.
I agree. But Mankind was the nigga that got threw off the cage and came back to fight.
Well,
So
because
what was
he changed his gimmick though. Like that's what it was. Mankind started out on like that crazed deranged shit, and then it transitioned onto, you know, him having like a face turn and him getting like, you know, the little crowd reaction. He was kind of like the like one of the unsung heroes.
Yeah. So is Cactus Jack not also in that category?
Of what?
No. I think Mankind was more disturbing. Cactus Jack was just like extreme.
I'm talking about I think Mankind. Well, Mick Foley is extreme. Extreme is a part of every gimmick he's in, right? So I don't think that's something that we can differentiate, unless y'all disagree that extreme is just part of who he is as
like
a
hardcore. Like he was a hardcore nigga.
Yeah, yes, he was a hardcore wrestler in every gimmick, right? So I don't think that we can attribute that to character points. He wasn't extreme with one nigga and then not extreme with another nigga. An example of that, he's not in this era, but Chris Jericho would be somebody who would change characters, right? He would still be Chris Jericho, but you can see the stark difference from who he was. Lionheart Chris Jericho is not you parasites. That lets himself get fat to change himself into another character. The character who stopped doing the lion saw, literally changing his moveset to be less exciting and to be more heel. Like that's somebody that you could talk about that way. Mick Foley, unfortunately, while he has some of the best gimmicks in history, he did not do that with his characters. That extreme shit is just part of who he is in every iteration.
He didn't really do that extreme shit when he was Dude Love, or when he was Mankind. He was doing.
He did the most.
He was Mankind and shit cool. But when Cactus Jack came out, Jack came out,
did you watch?
He was doing shit he wasn't doing.
Did you
There were
watch
barbed wire 2x4s on fire, thumbtack.
Did you watch the Rock? Hold on, time out. Did you watch the Rock versus Mick Foley, the I Quit match?
I did.
This nigga was taking uninterrupted headshots. Bang, 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 back to back to back, gang. Bro, he literally almost died as Mankind.
D'Lo Brown is crazy.
Somebody said, what was D'Lo Brown gimmick?
Yeah,
that's such a random, like, why?
But real talk, bro. I'm not trying to catch y'all or nothing, bro. I think y'all know that extra. There's other shit we can talk about, but that extreme shit was just part of Mick Foley, bro.
Bro, he just turned it up another notch when it was Cactus Jack.
Mick Foley's kind of like Jeff Hardy, gang. Like Jeff Hardy has had other gimmicks, but he was still Jeff Hardy. Even when he was the Antichrist in TNA, he still was doing swantons. That nigga just had dark makeup and said, "I am the Antichrist of professional wrestling," and wore purple a lot. But he was still Jeff Hardy. When he was Will-O-the-Wisp, he was a completely different character on the vignettes and the promos and shit. But when it got in the ring, he was still doing swantons. He was still doing leg drops with that motherfucking umbrella, throwing caution to the wind. When he was deleted Jeff Hardy, when y'all know y'all talk about when he was Brother Nero and with Broken Matt Hardy, delete. Yeah, Judge, no. But when it came to in that ring, he's still jumping off ladders. He's still doing the same shit. I'm not saying something disingenuous. There's a direct pipeline to what I'm saying. Mick Foley, to stop trying to use extreme for Cactus Jack and try to make that a differentiator, because it's not. That's just who he is.
Fair enough. Attitude Era, you got any rebuttal for that?
I mean, shit. I've seen a difference in Cactus Jack than I've seen in Mick Foley. Cactus Jack was crazy. Cactus Jack didn't give a fuck. Cactus Jack was on some whole other shit. Mankind just loved to take pain. You couldn't hurt Mankind. Mankind loved to take pain. Cactus Jack was the one giving out the pain because he was hardcore. He didn't give a fuck. Mankind, he was crazy.
Mankind wasn't giving
out. He was deranged. He was deranged. He was crazy. He loved pain. Cactus Jack was more of a, I'm going to go ahead and beat the fucking shit out of you.
Which gimmick got their ear tore off?
Mankind was crazy. He was deranged.
What gimmick got their ear tore off?
Nigga, that was Mankind.
That was outside of WWE though.
No, but we're talking about Mick Foley. So, because we're talking about gimmicks, right? If we're talking about gimmicks, do we have to confine the gimmick to WWE? Because I think that's kind of limiting. Like Lionheart Chris Jericho was not WWE. That was WCW. But you feel me? So yeah, like Mick Foley.
Yes, Mankind was crazy.
I don't disagree with that. I just think Cactus Jack was as well. I just think there are minimal differences between Cactus Jack and Mankind. Mostly, like you said, the boiler room shit, and then like the attire. Didn't Mankind used to like mandible claw niggas out of nowhere? Wasn't he like torturing niggas?
He was crazy.
You said he was just taking the pain, but he was giving out a lot. Like a part of his gimmick was his unpredictability and like what he would do to people.
He was crazy.
Yes, like the rest of yes, thank you.
That's what the fuck crazy means.
We agree. Like, Judge, are you following my line of reasoning?
Yeah, I'm listening. I got you.
Yeah, like we all agree. Yeah. So next, let me see. Did y'all tell us what Stone Cold gimmick was for real yet? Y'all gonna stop playing?
No, they did. They said redneck who turned up to work and did whatever the hell he wanted. That's exactly what he said.
Okay, real. Okay. Anything else? Do y'all have any questions about our gimmicks? We gave y'all Roman Reigns. Anybody else? Want to talk about Gunther? You want to talk about what you want to talk about? No.
What you say Kevin Owens was?
Kevin Owens is a fighter. That's it.
Kevin Owens is a past.
But you did concede that Kevin Owens was just a fighter. You did concede to that.
Yeah, I think they said the same thing about Stone Cold, just with extra words. Think about it. A drunk nigga who come to work and beat everybody up. And judge, and that may not be what you're thinking in your head, but that's what was said. You can't go off what you think and think about what's said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got you. You're good. I got you.
So I think if niggas can accept Steve Austin,
who doesn't need friends or who doesn't want friends too, if you want to add that to Stone Cold,
is that not Kevin Owens?
Is Sami Zayn his friend?
The and not by his choice. As Sami Zayn came asking for his help.
He accepted it, right?
I could have sworn two-man power trip and the Alliance were in the Attitude Era.
Mm.
That man was in that.
Way more allies than Kevin Owens.
Okay.
So what does that mean? So are we? Let's drop that because man, it's a reason Kevin Owens got the Stunner Gang.
Because of the Attitude Era, right? Because of the Attitude Era, right?
Current yeah, they how many gimmicks have they said? I've given them more credit for their gimmicks than they've given themselves. Chat.
So this was a gimmick namer.
Yo, no, it's not a
namer
contest. Y'all have yet to give any new judge. Realistically,
what's the okay? Since you did match quality, can we do gimmick quality?
Sure, we can do gimmick quality, but I just want to let y'all know that y'all have yet to give one gimmick that has any amount of nuance as Roman Reigns' gimmick.
By the way, Stone Cold didn't invent the Stunner, but that's another conversation.
I didn't say he invented it. I said Kevin Owens got it from him. So
Kevin did admit
that's just doing. That's just. I know about that. That's just doing.
How about that? Kevin Owens took it from Stone Cold.
He did it. Wait, hold on. He did it just to get. He doesn't do it. Like if you notice, he doesn't do the Stunner as much.
No, I noticed he does it a lot.
His last match, he literally just won with a power bomb. He was doing a Stunner to get his attention. That was the whole build up.
So he still does a Stunner. What are you talking about?
Yeah, multiple people incorporate stuff into that move, but I'm saying like that move was put into his arsenal.
Because of Stone Cold,
like Stone Cold. For Stone Cold, not because of Stone Cold. Because of Stone Cold.
I ain't
that's where he
gonna
got it from.
Nigga, wise man up.
That's what he did.
This nigga talking real crazy from chat.
Shit, Undertaker, Kane, fucking Mankind, fucking Val Venus, Godfather.
We already
gimmicks.
Mick Foley. Stop trying to sneak in Mick Foley, gang. You didn't give a good argument.
Those are gimmicks that they use.
You literally have not differentiated Mankind and Cactus Jack. You have.
I literally did. You don't want to hear it. Don't hear it then.
Nah, you just
did. That nigga said Val Venus. That nigga gimmick was being Vince McMahon. How he actually is.
He was a porn star.
You got to keep.
And that's hard.
A little longer.
The Godfather.
Yeah, do that. Can we?
There's no way y'all said gimmick quality and then brought up porn star Val Venus.
I'm saying they had gimmicks that they used. They played off of gimmicks.
So just having a gimmick that's just like a W. So my gimmick could be a trash man, and because my gimmick is the trash man, that's a W.
It's because they had character. It's because they had character.
Eugene is a top gimmick of all time because it's a
I don't get that. And if you notice,
I'm saying they had character development.
But do you realize all the main people that you're using that we're going clowning on them that they're really not having the gimmicks. But like the Triple H's, the Stone Colds, like the Rocks, those aren't like no gimmicky people. Those are just real life people, which is what wrestling is now. Real life people, because that's what people relate to. I can't relate to Val Venus, the porn star. I can't. That's not what I do. I work jobs. But people can relate to Stone Cold, a person who just hates his
I can relate to Val
Venus. Even if you're a porn star, hey, bro,
shout out
to you. But like most, besides like the Undertakers and the Kane you're naming, most of the people that you're naming aren't even people that have like these crazy ass gimmicks. These are just people that people relate to, people like, and people fuck with a lot, which is what wrestling is now.
Because they played into the character they were given. Y'all don't play into no character.
You really thought
y'all don't play into no character. Y'all just
what do
you really thought Kane's face was burnt?
What do you actually know about the Attitude Era? A lot, bro. Do you understand the Attitude Era? A lot of it was brought on because niggas was tired of gimmicks. Bro, motherfuckers like Doink the Clown was coming out getting booed the fuck out the building, bro.
It's a reason why people hated the new generation, because everybody had a gimmick. It was stupid. They had fucking hardcore. What's that dude? Crash Holly. He was a race car driver. What the fuck is a race car driver doing fighting, nigga?
Kane was Isaac Yank.
I'm talking about the Attitude Era.
But I'm saying you're bringing up the Attitude Era and their gimmicks when their reason for them even being successful was because they weren't doing the gimmicks.
Niggas
they were.
Bro, it's a reason niggas booed Rocky might be off the stage, and then they start with The Rock.
Okay, I think you getting gimmick and character mixed up. Them two different things.
Definitely two different.
They even explain Triple H and them doing interviews, all that, explaining that a gimmick and a character two different things.
I was explaining.
A gimmick is something stupid, like Doink the Clown. You have a gimmick of being a fucking clown. Your character, that's just how you act, how you go out there, your persona. You're not giving something stupid. You can be you, but you just have certain characteristics that make you how you is. A gimmick, you go out there, they tell you you're an engineer. You got to be an engineer. You got to figure out how the fuck to do that.
Bro, hold on. What was the lawyer nigga? What was that lawyer nigga who used to walk around the Attitude Era? The nigga with the glasses.
IRS. That's Golden Age. That's Golden Age.
But I think you're talking about Larry. Whatever.
Nah, he was in the Attitude.
Like that.
IRS was not Attitude.
He wasn't.
He was there.
IRS is
for a cup of tea.
He
was at WrestleMania 9. I'm gonna be honest, bro. He's not part of the Attitude Era.
Big Boss Man. That's a gimmick.
Yep, that's one. Yep.
And even then, when he got
who getting arrested?
No. That was Big Boss Man. Shit.
Oh man,
Big Boss Man took that in the two different eras.
Big Boss Man was bad in every era he was in.
I don't care. Y'all ain't got. I don't care. Y'all ain't got niggas getting hung in y'all generation. I don't care.
Why would you see that?
Okay.
I don't think nobody want to see that game. Also, I'm like, y'all had the gimmicks y'all had, like really, like a lot of them really fucking sucked, gang.
Kurt Angle,
like.
That wasn't a
gimmick. That was a character.
That's a character. He was an actual gold medalist. That's not a gimmick. He literally won a gold medal.
He went out there to be himself. He exaggerated parts of his character.
Kurt Angle.
He exaggerated them.
Let me see what else. What else? Let's see what else niggas had going on in the Attitude Era. Shawn Michaels was literally just Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels wasn't really in that.
Nigga was just a cokehead.
He
wasn't in the Attitude
Era. That's not a argument.
Shawn Michaels was in the Attitude Era for like a
Not
year.
even that, because he was there for like the beginning, and then because if that's like 1996, 1997, that's WrestleMania 14, right? That's like really, like he really wasn't even in it. I can give you some.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. Gold Dust, bro. Gold Dust.
that freaky ass whatever that was.
Hey, not too much on Gold Dust now.
Gold fucking Dust, gang. What was his gimmick? His gimmick was like
a freak.
He was a freak. He literally was just a freak. Yeah.
He's a freaky fraud.
A freaky Gold Dust.
What freaky fraud?
This man used to come in the ring, do this. He'll rub
my God.
He'll rub his hands up on himself and breathe real hard. The nigga, this nigga looking up Attitude Era gimmicks. He's cooked. Oh my God.
Gold Dust gimmick.
I can give you some people.
So
They're not
crazy.
gimmicks though.
I don't even
Like
think I
Chris,
can say this word, but he one of them people.
Yeah. Like, let me see. What else?
So they're gimmicks.
Hey, let's not do that.
Hold on.
That's why I ain't saying that.
Bro, hold on.
That's what his gimmick is.
Listen, bro. Y'all had a nigga hang a nigga on live TV and called that shit peak. And if you actually watch the match was on fire. Y'all had a nigga
He's kind of cooking
y'all had a nigga whose whole gimmick was a cop.
That's
That
a
was
gimmick.
just a police officer.
who lost his job and turned into a security.
That's a gimmick that he played. He played into the gimmick though.
Y'all
don't have
he
that.
was a CEO, but
because we're talking about
Attitude Era fight back, please.
Y'all don't have that.
We talking about gimmick quality. Like, that's super trash, gang. Like, stop.
Right. It's a guy playing into a character. They presented him one way and he acted it out.
Bro,
R-Truth character gimmick way better.
What is it?
He's a insane, funny black man.
That's me.
Okay.
And you cold.
Can you do an R-Truth too?
Yeah, right.
Can you do?
Hold on. So, hold on. Can we use NXT?
I mean, it's in our generation.
I wish we could use Black and Gold.
He got so excited. Oh no.
Oh man, Black and Gold with a dead. Black and Gold with a
Black and Gold don't.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Q, this is where I'm gonna tag you in, bro. This is where I'm gonna really lock in with you, bro.
What's up?
I need you to talk to these niggas about these foreign wrestlers, bro. We need some Ilya. We need some Gunther. We need some Pete. We need go ahead and talk about it.
Man, just the simple fact of hey, look, I give y'all credit for that. Y'all did a good job when it came to gimmicks back then. Foreigner, that's bad. That was fire. They did it was so fire. They did it 72 times and it only got over once. So like, hey, clap it up for y'all.
Y'all had a real ring technician like Owen Hart playing a fucking superhero.
Okay, so y'all are going on and on and on, but you're not saying what is good about y'all shit.
He's about to do
the debate right now is on gimmicks, y'all. Let's talk about what their gimmicks are.
I think personally, I think that like the gimmick thing should really be picked because neither one of them eras, Attitude Era was not an era that was like the. If you actually, as an Attitude Era person that you're supposed to be defending, their whole thing was the fact that they got away from the gimmick. So I just feel like this. If we do characters, that's a whole different conversation. But actually just talking about gimmicks is just like a dead argument because that messes up your era. Because the reason why your era, and when you were talking about Impact, was so impactful was because they went away from the gimmicks. Because the whole 1991 to 1995, 1996 was the new generation era where everybody had a gimmick and it was all stupid, which is why they hated it. It was
niggas, bro. You think I Had a Tiger Hulk Hogan was getting over in 97? Nah. What LA say? Nah.
So I feel like the gimmick thing should just be put like that shouldn't even it was supposed to be y'all argument, but y'all didn't even make a good argument for
Ultimate Warrior, 1998. Stop it.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. Let's get another criteria. I'm gonna give this a current error. I have to. I'm gonna be honest. Attitude Era. Y'all hurt me with that one because I had so many arguments in my chamber, and I didn't hear any of them.
I'm not even on y'all side, and there was so much y'all could.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not gonna lie, niggas.
It was so much y'all could have seen, bro.
I had to.
Since we off that, you gave them the point. What are you on?
I had to stop myself from giving Mick Foley more credit, bro. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, I was trying to
I had to stop myself, bro.
Because there's so much there. But anyway, what's the next criteria y'all want to attack?
Hey, they need the points. Y'all give us something, man. Please.
Because I was gonna give one.
Let them do them. Go ahead.
Y'all go ahead.
We just went.
Make it take it. Make it take it.
Make it take it. You want to do storylines, Neph?
We can do storylines. Let's do it.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So let's just go. How about this? What y'all think is the best storyline from the Attitude Era? The best singular storyline.
Stone Cold and Vince McMahon.
Okay. Realistically, do you think that's better than the Bloodline story?
Is it better than the Bloodline story? Yep.
I got
Okay. Why?
You see how long you just had to think about that?
Why?
I got a different one.
Hold on. Shad, it's this thing with Mitry, bro, and I feel like we need to put this to bed right now. This nigga Mitry loved talking like he was gonna get on my ass, but he really hiding behind you two niggas. He said, yeah, let this nigga talk.
Shit, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Vince McMahon is the greatest rivalry storyline that ever happened. That was
Why?
It was the most important. They needed that shit to get past the competition, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vince McMahon.
How much do you know about the Attitude Era? How much do you know about the Attitude Era? How much do you know about the Attitude Era? Because you want to know what single-handedly
started the popularity.
Wait, let him finish.
Stone Cold Steve Austin going to his boss and whipping his ass, turning Vince McMahon into that heel boss type. That shit sparked the whole fucking thing. That's the most important thing.
You're arguing greater, right? You're arguing greater. Now tell me why it's better.
Because that's what I'm saying.
No, I need something tangible, right? Like you're not telling me why.
Story is what you're asking.
You're not telling me why it's better, right? Because better is something you can look at. I know player A is better than player B if player A averaged 30 and player B averaged 15 and they play the same minutes, right? I know that. That's something tangible. Tell me something tangible that's not, oh, look what it did for the business. Because now y'all making the Attitude Era sound like a nostalgia act, and I think that's like that's crazy to me.
Bro, Stone Cold Steve Austin beating his boss. Stone Cold Steve Austin did what everybody wants to do. Beat on your boss. You don't want to be told what to do type shit. Beat on your boss.
So again, why is it okay? Okay, I see what's going on. So you think the story of Vince versus Steve Austin? Because I'm about to steel man you. The story of that is
the best story.
I get to beat up my boss.
You get to beat up his boss, then Vince McMahon, he fires back on him, and they go back and forth.
So the story is the boss and employee fighting. I'm not trying to be disingenuous. I'm asking you, is that the story?
That's what it is.
Boss and employee fighting.
The employee being disgruntled or the employee feeling disrespected type shit, goes to the boss, whoops his ass, the boss turns into this heel tyrant, and then he gets back at Stone Cold. They go back and forth. They create iconic shit. They created iconic moments.
Yeah, I agree. They created iconic moments. So there we go. Perfect. That's the first tangible thing. You said iconic moments. We can start there in a storyline. So you talk to me about these iconic moments.
The iconic moments like Stone Cold Steve Austin driving a motherfucking four-wheeler to the ring, or Stone Cold Steve Austin going to the hospital and whooping Vince McMahon's ass. We all know about that shit. Stone Cold Steve Austin splashing the fucking beer on the corporation. Vince McMahon swimming in the beer. Shit. Stone Cold Steve Austin at the Royal Rumble with Vince McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Vince McMahon in the steel cage match. There's a lot of shit they did that's iconic.
Bro, he named 2, not 4. Because first of all, he named 3 things that was all part of one segment.
Those are, I mean, they are iconic moments, but if we can split hairs,
that's part of the same segment.
Yeah, that segment is iconic. Look, they need one game. We up to. We can get on them joints.
I was gonna say Kane and the Undertaker. The fact that the Undertaker had a dark secret of accidentally burning down his house, and his brother coming back to get revenge on him and wanting to fight him, and the Undertaker not wanting to fight the nigga, and then he ended up fighting the nigga.
You think
doing and then the shit just, and then not only did they fight later on, they came together. You know what I'm saying? Because they were still fucking brothers.
Yeah.
You know
so you think that's a better storyline?
I love the bloodline, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be what you call it? I'm gonna be objective. I don't think either one is. I say that they're equal. They're neck and neck. Because it's it's a family storyline, and they did that shit like right. They did both storylines right.
All right, so I'm gonna dismantle that first before we get into the Vince Stone Cold shit. Mitry, I'll get to you in a second. I don't think, because we can talk about I don't think the Kane and Undertaker story meant nearly as much to WWE as the Bloodline story does currently right now. It's literally bleeding into the operators of the WWE, because with The Rock, he's on the board of TKO. It's bleeding into real life with The Rock actually wanting to take Cody Rhodes' spot. That wasn't something that wasn't just kayfabe. That was actually going to happen, right? The press conference, people going into business for themselves, wrestling becoming hot again, not because of what's manufactured. They're blurring the lines between what's real and what's fake.
Neph.
What?
As well as the Bloodline storyline being entangled into 4 other storylines going on currently.
Go ahead, talk about it.
By itself. Drew into it with Seth, and he keep bringing up the Bloodline as much as Seth bring up the Bloodline. Jimmy and Jay from the Bloodline. That's a Bloodline story. Cody Rhodes got issues with The Rock. That's going into the Bloodline. We got who else?
Cody versus Roman 2. That's a
Cody versus Roman 2. You got Sammy. Believe it or not, he trying to revive himself from what he was doing with the Bloodline. He trying to see if he can reach that status again.
Let me see.
What are we doing?
There's more to unpack there. There's more to unpack.
Then I got a thing for the story. Are we also including like not only just the storylines, but the matches that came out of the storyline, the biggest stars, like the matches that has came out of the Bloodline, the greatest stars,
100%.
like the Bloodline has created at least 4 to 5 main eventers, like Jay, Sammy. Cody has become even bigger because of it. Seth Rollins has become bigger. Roman Reigns, like it's created so many stars within it, and that's just I don't even want the match aspect it's occupied a clear top 10 of matches that clear a bunch of the attitude from like, and the only match you can really include from the Kane Undertaker was that one match of Mania, which is okay at best. I give it an okay.
It does not shine the shoes of Cody Roman 1. It doesn't.
It ain't even messing with Jay versus Roman. I'm not gonna hold you. Jay versus Roman inside that cell. I quit.
You want to talk about storytelling? You want to talk about storytelling and storylines, bro? Do y'all not remember how sick the world was when this nigga Roman started crying to lure in Jimmy and choke that nigga out to make Jay quit? That's when we realized how much this shit really mean to him. How much this is really not the Roman Reigns that we used to. This tribal chief shit wasn't no cheap gimmick. This was real life. That he was willing to kill and die about that shit, gang. At least that's what it felt like to me. What did it feel like to you? And all that did was snowball a bunch of shit, gang. It snowballed so much shit. It's even, bro, that the bloodline is even bled over into Raw. You know who the Judgment Day? Yo niggas always talking about, we gotta prove to the bloodline we the most dominant faction, bro. They elevated niggas.
Them too. That's what I was forgetting.
They elevated niggas that they don't even really interact with.
That's what I was forgetting. The Judgment Day.
What are we talking about, bro? Like Kane and Undertaker finished, done.
Kane and the Undertaker is a great story.
It is.
It's a great feud.
It does not compare to the Bloodline story.
Being great is not the same as being better.
Y'all, that storyline is finished. We done with the 90s.
I'm bringing up the storyline that the Attitude Era had.
Go ahead, Mitry. Talk about Vince. Tell me some nuance and Vince, and because I think there is some. You're just not talking about it. Tell me some nuance with Vince and Stone Cold.
I'm talking about the storylines, the feuds. There's more storylines and more feuds from the Attitude Era than y'all have now.
Can we finish what we talking about?
Have now.
Can we finish what we're talking about first?
Stone Cold and The Rock, Stone Cold and Triple H.
It ain't no standard.
I got a proposition. I got a proposition. All right. I got to work in the morning. I'm about to get off this shit. Y'all two need to lead and let them 1v1. I ain't gonna let y'all 3v1, my boy.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I mean, we already up 2-0. Neph, you can handle it.
Appreciate y'all, fellas.
Hold on, I thought we were bringing somebody else up.
Yeah, about to say pat in the back unless one leave, you know.
Oh no, wise man A said he not finna wait for it. Y'all got it. Apparently we was making him mad.
Jesus.
So
I appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Appreciate you for coming.
All right, brother.
Still
Appreciate it.
I don't give a.
That's a W shirt. That's a fire ass shirt.
I need that.
Man,
All right,
showstoppers out. We gone.
So it's just me and Mitry now. This is what I wanted the whole time, for real. Let's talk about it. So,
all right. So we've gotten the storyline explanation of the bloodline. Let's get deeper into the Undertaker and Kane joint.
Hold on, before y'all go any further. Chat, 63 people here. Make sure.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not gonna lie. I think we already did at the Undertaker and Kane because there was no refutation for it.
What are you talking about?
You can't explain. You brought up Vince and Stone Cold. The person who brought up the Kane and Undertaker storyline had no refutation as to why, in any aspect, it's better than the Bloodline story. But I'll listen to you explain to me why Vince.
I'm bringing up. My argument is the storylines that we had are better. We had more storylines that we had more storylines in the Attitude Era that actually meant something. Like when there's a feud, okay, a feud, 1v1 feud type shit. We have more of those that they did more within the feud, right? With y'all feuds now.
Like what? Can you give me one?
I can. There's like y'all feuds now. When there's somebody going 1-on-1 or somebody beefing, they do match.
All right.
You know you finished, right? You know you're done for, right?
I think he's trying to just fix his microphone.
Yeah, I know, but that ain't what I'm asking about.
All right.
Hater, I swear.
All right, fuck it. Anyway, the feuds y'all have now, they're one-on-one feuds, personal feuds, whatever, are just matches. You have a match, then they have a match. Oh, you beat me, let's have a match. A feud like the Undertaker and Kane had backstory, okay? The Undertaker had a younger brother, right? The younger brother was burned alive with his mom and dad, and he came back because he wanted revenge on the Undertaker. The Undertaker thought he was dead. They fight, right? Kane debuts. I think that's the greatest debut they ever had in WWE. Comes back. It's him versus the Undertaker, brother versus brother. And it's not a feud where they have a match, they have a match, they have a match, they have a match. No, the Undertaker was once buried alive by Kane. Kane lit that bitch on fire.
Was that not a match?
After the fucking match, bitch. He lit the casket on
fire. So was it not a casket match? Hold on, was it not a casket match?
It wasn't a casket match.
Shawn
Michaels and Undertaker was in the match.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Where Shawn broke his back.
You were right. I forgot about that.
So Kane lit that bitch on fire. Cool. The Undertaker would come back on a Monday Night Raw out of nowhere, out of the casket. Here comes the Undertaker. Shock value. Everybody's like, oh shit, that's the Undertaker. Undertaker and Kane go fight one-on-one. Cool. And then you add the element of Paul Bearer. He's in there. He's with Kane. So you have the element of Paul Bearer being with Kane, helping him beat his brother. Mm-hmm. And they fight at WrestleMania. The first Inferno match was Undertaker and Kane. Okay, they had the first Inferno match.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go on.
How many good Inferno matches have you seen?
That was a good one. Kane and MVP was good too. It was a solid match. It's an Inferno match.
All right, go ahead. Finish. I'll let you know when it's my. Let me know when it's my turn. Go ahead.
So Undertaker and Kane. There's a whole subline plot to that shit. The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. First.
Well, hold on. Am I gonna reply to the one storyline, or are you gonna give both storylines and then I go?
You go when I say you can go.
I think that means I'm going to go right now. So basically, to reply to your
hold on. Let Attitude Era finish his point.
That's two storylines.
How the Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin have like 3 subplots.
How does that work? How did fuck this nigga finna give 2 I'm not gonna lie.
Because
you know what, Mitry, that's fine. Give your second storyline, but I think that you know something. You have to give your top 2 storylines to compete with one storyline that I'm giving you out of the
No. I'm naming the storylines that we had. Multiple storylines, not just one. That's what I'm doing. So go ahead, reply.
The bloodline in itself is multiple storylines. Like I'm about to give you one right now.
Give me a feud. Give me a feud.
A feud?
Yes.
Roman and Cody.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Well, okay.
Let's
start at the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, right? Roman Reigns quite literally said to Cody Rhodes that he's been groomed for greatness, not just by his family, but by Cody's late father. That already makes an interpersonal connection because he's now playing at the heartstrings. He's playing at the heartstrings, right? Of Cody Rhodes, right? Do you disagree? Any refutation?
No.
All right. Paul Heyman, also a person that Cody Rhodes looked up to and that one that he admires, right? That was also close with his father, is now another person who has seemingly chosen Roman Reigns over him. Hence Cody Rhodes' words, I have to beat you. I have to exist. And in order for me to exist, I have to beat you. Roman Reigns is a looming shadow over Cody Rhodes. Defeating Roman Reigns is not just winning a title for Cody Rhodes. It's existing. It's proving what he's been saying for years, even before he was back in the WWE. Wrestling has more than one royal family. He's not just doing this for him. He's doing this for a legacy of people. He's doing this for his father that was cheated out of that main event spot and cheated out of his title. There's already, and that's just with Cody and Rock. Do you know how long that buildup was? Because Cody literally wasn't there. That buildup was from January to April. They gave us 3 months of cinema. And that is Cody alone. I just told you the interpersonal connections between Cody Rhodes, between Roman Reigns' career, Cody Rhodes' career, Cody's existence, Paul Heyman's allegiance, his familial ties, and his love for Cody Rhodes versus his business partnership and love for Roman Reigns. I just gave you so much nuance that came up in 3 months. 3 months. How long was that Kane Undertaker storyline?
Shit, it was a few months. And I gave you shit that happened within the storyline.
Did I not just tell you a bunch of shit that happened in the story?
You did. You said Roman Reigns and Cody, they talked a lot, right? They talked a lot, and they talked some more, and then they talked a lot more, right? The Undertaker and Kane
are you
put in
about to argue? Are you about to argue any Undertaker Kane match is better than Cody versus?
No,
Roman?
listen.
Are you about to argue that right now?
Listen. Cody
yes or no? Are you arguing that? Are you about to argue that?
Listen.
Are you arguing that yes or no?
Listen.
Are you arguing that yes or no?
Listen, bro.
No, I don't. Nah. Are you arguing that yes or no? Are you about to say right now in front of the whole lot for everybody to see that there's an Undertaker versus Kane match that you can say is better than Cody versus Roman 1?
No, bro. Just listen.
Okay, so stop talking to me about the stuff that's not don't got nothing to do with talking because we already established when it comes to this wrestling shit, y'all are washed. When it comes to that interrupt shit, y'all are washed. Don't bring up nothing. It's in your best interest to bring up the talking. It's in your best interest to bring up the talking.
About promos, right? The promos. Cody and Roman had a lot of promos, a lot of talking, a lot of build-up. Undertaker and Kane was straight business. They didn't talk that much, bro.
Kane's whole gimmick was that he didn't talk. He was a nigga that survived being burned to the ground.
They put in action.
What was Kane supposed to say?
Listen. They put in action. They put in fucking moments, right? Roman and Cody don't have no fucking moments. They just have
everything I just named to you was a moment. I just directly quote Judge.
It's not a physical.
Just criteria for a moment. When I just verbatim told him what Cody Rhodes said, in order for me to exist, I have to beat you. That's something that sticks in people's mind from that promo. Is that not a moment?
That builds the storyline. Yeah.
That's a moment.
Promos is a moment. Yeah, promos.
Exactly.
To me, it's a moment.
So what are you talking about?
It's not a physical moment. It's not something they can personally see. Like Undertaker, Kane.
What do you mean? It's not something they can personally see? I personally saw it, nigga. So do you. So did Mo. So did Blaze.
Actions. Physical actions.
Oh, because they weren't hitting each other?
physical actions, physical moments, like Kane burning the Undertaker alive.
Okay,
y'all don't have that shit. Y'all don't have that.
We never.
Y'all don't have that type of action. Y'all got a lot of talking, a lot of talking.
So what is your argument? Because we're not talking about storylines no more. You're not talking to me about storylines.
The feud of Undertaker and Kane had more shit in the middle.
You're talking to me about how the WWE used to be TV 14. You're not talking about the feud.
It's like the Rock and Stone Cold.
One at a time.
You're talking to me about how the WWE is TV 14 now. You ain't talking to me about the feud.
Just like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock. They fought
there you go.
Come on, give me some. They fought for the mid card. Okay, The Rock was a bad guy in the Nation of Domination type shit. Stone Cold and The Rock fought over the IC title. Stone Cold throws a belt over the Rock throws a belt over the river. Stone Cold gets thrown in the river type shit. That's a moment that people remember. Iconic moment, right? Then Stone Cold and The Rock fight when Stone Cold is in the fucking Alliance and The Rock is the top guy. The WWE versus the Alliance. So The Rock and Stone Cold subplot. They got a lot of shit going on in the middle. That's not just fucking talking. That's not just 10, 15 minutes of promo talking. They had action.
Well, yeah.
And they made this shit personal.
Yeah,
so Stone Cold Steve Austin dumping the motherfucking car on his back.
The WWE
destroying a limo.
Stop
so
it.
Had that shit in the middle.
You just rambling about shit now, gang. The WWE made Cody seem like the biggest deal, right? They didn't have to touch each other in order to build the tension. They didn't have to punch each other and have brawls. They were able to talk. They are both really good at conveying emotion and conveying what they don't like and what they fuck with and just making you feel it through words. Roman Reigns became very good at that. Cody Rhodes is very good at that. So when you have two superpowers that can create electricity by looking at each other, by standing in a ring with each other, you don't have to punch motherfuckers. That's the Neanderthal way to do shit. If you that's the way that works. That's what people who can't use words do. They fight. They built up.
They use words too. They didn't just use words.
They built up when
they didn't just use words.
I promise you, Cody Rhodes saying that he has to beat one man to validate his existence to his dead father is more impactful than any one punch you can tell me Kane and Undertaker threw at each other. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I mean, Cody Rhodes can have that crybaby ass nigga. He can have that.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
He can have that.
So stop talking to me. Bro. So stop talking to me about this physical shit. Stop talking to me about this physical shit.
In the middle of these feuds,
they had to be physical. They had to be physical. You know why? Because Kane literally couldn't talk. That was
iconic moments happening.
I just gave you moments. I just gave you defining moments.
You gave me talking points. They talked. I don't give a fuck if they talking.
They punched. I don't give a fuck. We both can do that same stupid refutation.
That people remember.
That's dumb refutation. People are not
talking about what Cody Rhodes said.
Judge, this conversation is going circular.
Definitely talking about Kane and Undertaker. They're definitely talking about the Rock and Stone Cold.
Here's the thing.
You haven't given me anything they said to each other.
I'm going to give an argument for both sides so we can understand each other. The thing with Kane and Undertaker is, like you said, Kane didn't speak at the time. So Kane and Taker, they were built on physicality. That's how they told their story. Cody and Roman is telling their story based on talking. So it's pretty much what you value. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I want
we don't value talking.
And that's why I said, with the impact.
We don't value talking.
With these physical moments, bro. Right, I'm trying to let you ask. I'm asking you, like, what is more impactful than Cody Rhodes having to beat one man to validate his existence to his family, to his dead father? What's more impactful? Give me something out that storyline.
A lot of shit. Like, we don't care about Cody Rhodes, bro, or his father. He can say all that.
Judge, come on, man.
We don't care.
That's bias. That's bias. That's not an actual. That's a bias. That's a bias. Hold on. That's a bias.
Bro, we don't give a fuck about Cody Rhodes and his father, bro.
I don't give a fuck about Undertaker and his dead little brother.
We don't give a fuck about Cody Rhodes or his father.
Judge, you see this?
So how about fuck Cody Rhodes?
Judge, I think you know where this point is going. Like this, there has been no actual refutation. There's been no refutation. There's just been I feel. I'm giving you tangible things. He's telling me why he thinks that punching is more impactful than talking. I'm giving him actual impact.
I said moments.
Explain something more impactful.
I'm giving you the iconic moments.
I've also given you iconic moments.
You've given me talking.
Which can be iconic.
It's not an iconic moment.
Hold on, I got a question. Is the pipe bomb not iconic?
It's not an iconic moment.
Is the pipe bomb not iconic?
The pipe bomb is iconic.
What is the pipe bomb? What is the pipe bomb? Wait, time out.
Did Cody cut a pipe bomb?
What is the pipe bomb?
Did Cody cut a pipe bomb?
What is the pipe bomb, Mitry? That is so
Cody
irrelevant to my point. That's irrelevant to the point, and I think you know it's irrelevant to the point. Stop ducking my question. Is the pipe bomb talking or punching? Is the talking pipe? It is. It is because you said talking.
Cody was in the promo.
Judge, let's get
Cody was in the promo.
Let's walk through the line of reasoning.
Not the same thing.
You said I'm giving you talking, right? And I said so. Talking can be iconic. And then I asked you about the pipe. Stop. I asked you about the pipe bomb.
Not iconic.
You said the pipe bomb was iconic. Therefore, talking points can be iconic.
But not Cody.
Everything you're saying is dismissed. You just debunked yourself. You debunked yourself. This shit is. I don't have to do anything. You debunked yourself,
bro. Cody, no, it's not the same thing.
Yo.
How so? Hold on, I want to ask. How so? How is it not the same thing?
Cody Rhodes is in a promo talking to Roman Reigns. CM Punk is cutting a promo talking about shit that's really happening in the business. It's not the same shit.
So where did Cody Rhodes lie?
It's different marriage,
Cody Rhodes lie?
Cody Rhodes is having a promo.
Where did he lie?
Whatever, right? CM Punk was talking about real shit that really was happening.
Where did Cody Rhodes lie? Is Cody Rhodes not actually on? Did Cody Rhodes not leave the WWE to cement himself and his family's legacy within the wrestling business? Did he not create WWE's competitor? Did he not come back and become one of the top guys? Stop it. Did he not come back with the one goal in mind to claim the title that his father never did? Like that's all he talks about. Like he's not. They're not coming up with shit. This shit coming from the chest. They're not coming up with new shit. This is real.
No, it's not the same shit.
And I'll explain to you why that. Hold on, stop. And I'll explain to you why that makes it more impactful because it's real. We know it's real history behind this. We know that Mark Calloway didn't burn Glenn Jacobs to the ground. We know that. We know Cody Rhodes left the WWE because he felt disrespected. We know he created WWE's competitor right now. We know why he's back in WWE. We know that Dusty Rhodes literally did groom Roman. We know that. We know that happened. These are all things we know happened. We know that Cody Rhodes doesn't feel that wrestling has a royal family until he wins it where he feels like he needs to win it. It was written in the stipulation at his last company that he couldn't challenge for the world title. We know what he wants. This is real shit.
It's not the same.
You're right. It's not the same. What I'm talking about is more impactful because it's grounded in reality. We know when they talking that at least a little bit they really feel this shit.
So what
Undertaker didn't burn Glenn Jacobs. He didn't burn down Mayor Glenn Jacobs' house to the ground. That's not real.
I do want to address Mitry's point. What iconic moments did Cody and Roman produce? Because he did name iconic moments between Kane and Undertaker.
I did name iconic moments. That's what I'm saying.
Is that like
iconic? When you talk about the pipe bomb, and when you go see him, Punk goes, and the business will be better off when his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law and the rest of his stupid family. That's iconic. That's an iconic line. So let's not sit here and pretend that lines can't be iconic. Like I said, when Cody tells Roman Reigns that he has to validate his existence by beating him, that's iconic. Do you know how much stake that puts on yourself?
Bro, do you know how much that? Do you know that shit?
Okay. Do you? I'm gonna be honest. I am a Cody Crybaby, the corniest shit I've ever heard. But Cody Crybaby, that's not iconic yet.
Nobody's talking about that.
So are we about to have another battle of the this era isn't over? We haven't seen the impact. Because
that is also true.
If that's the case, then we can't have this conversation at all. We can't do that, bro.
That is also true.
We can't. So what are we gonna talk about? We
feel the impact of Undertaker.
I'm talking about the physical moments, the iconic moments that people still talk about to this fucking day. Cody Rhodes saying,
we don't feel the impact of Cody's we don't feel the impact of Cody's promos.
No.
You want to know how
you don't like Cody's?
You want to know how? Want to know how I know that's a lie?
It's not a lie.
It is because those are the reasons that people are. That's the reason that people still want him to face Roman. This nigga was winning the tag titles with his cousin gang. If they wasn't impactful, if they weren't,
that's not the reason.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shut the fuck up, gang.
That's not the reason. Hey, listen to this. The reason
we still care is because of what Cody and Roman gave us. When do you realize when him and Jay was walking back out of SmackDown after they were the titles, the standoff that him and Roman Reigns had, they didn't say a word to each other. We just know because of the shit that they gave us, gang. It's already iconic. They was writing that shit in gold, bro.
I'm not hearing that shit.
You don't have to hear it.
Y'all only want Cody to win.
You don't have
They only
to
want
hear
Cody to win because Roman Reigns is champion. They don't want Roman Reigns as champion no more. That's why they pick Cody. Cody's the only one that's gonna beat Roman Reigns. So we gotta cheer Cody. That's the only fucking reason y'all want Cody to fight Roman Reigns.
Hold on, if
beat
that's
Roman
the
and
case,
take his title.
if that's the case, so hold on. Did you see the report that
That's what it
Rock,
is.
Stop. Did you see the report that the Rock was pushing to win the title against Roman?
That's just a rumor. Don't believe all rumors. What the fuck?
It's a rumor. Sure, that's fine. We'll go for rumors. We'll
What
go
the
with
fuck?
rumors.
You listen to the internet?
But you do know what the Rock did actually just do, and that's confirmed. He literally tried to insert himself into Cody Rhodes' WrestleMania
Oh, it's
spot.
confirmed. How is it confirmed?
What do you mean? How is it confirmed? It's been said everywhere.
Everywhere, like where? How's it been confirmed?
It's been.
They confirmed it.
I wish I could
Is it
pull shit up.
real?
Yes, it's real, Mitry. And Mitry,
Judge,
don't
is it
be
real?
fucking
Hold on,
don't be
Judge, is it real?
disingenuous because you know you losing. Are we
Is it
finna sit up
real?
here and act like we don't know the Rock was trying to do that?
We don't know
You
that
don't
for
know
sure.
that, nigga.
Yeah, we don't know that. I believe
You
that,
don't
but I don't know.
fucking
We
know
don't know
that.
that for sure. We don't know that for sure. Let's
Are you talking about the same
confirmed
nigga?
stuff.
Stop.
Let's talk
Let's
about
use our
confirmed stuff.
common sense because this is how debates work. We go with what most likely went on. We don't go with it couldn't. We go with what's most likely went on. I don't know if you've ever
Ain't
had
no
a
most
dialectic
likely. It
before.
didn't happen.
We
don't
are
know if
talking,
it happened.
and I'm gonna bring evidence. We talking about the same nigga who has stipulated in a contract in Hollywood that his characters can't get hit too much. Is it? We're gonna talk about. We gonna think that nigga didn't want to take Cody Rhodes' spot?
Nope.
You talk about the same nigga who came back in 2011 and took CM Punk at the main event of WrestleMania?
Nope. I don't believe it.
We have real, actual, concrete reasoning to believe The Rock would do something like this. You have no refutation.
I don't believe it.
You have no refutation besides nuh-uh.
You can't prove it.
What can I prove?
You can't prove that The Rock tried to insert himself into the match. You can't prove it.
No. But what I can
You can't prove it.
But what I can prove is that it's most likely that he will do that because of his past actions
not
that
most
have
likely.
happened.
There was no
reason for Dwayne Johnson to be in the main event.
Nigga, who are you?
WrestleMania
That's so
28.
Raven. You don't know the future, nigga.
There was no. Give me one concrete
That's
reason.
so Raven. You don't know the future, bro.
Give me. Oh yeah. Oh, that does make sense, Kaiibe. We saw The Rock take his spot, did we not?
How do you know that wasn't worked?
That doesn't change it because if we were worked, hold on, stop. Thank you for saying that because if we were worked to believe that The Rock took his spot, and what was fan reaction?
Y'all got worked.
Okay, we're getting away from storyline.
No. Yeah, we are away from storytelling, but I want to just finish this right quick.
Cody Rhodes and Roman don't have
When's
nothing.
the last time you heard a Die Rocky Die chant until that nigga took Cody's spot in kayfabe or in real life?
What?
Huh? When's the last time you heard a Die Rocky Die chant before Cody Rhodes?
He wasn't here.
He didn't show. He didn't make several appearances.
What point are you making? He wasn't here.
My point is Cody Rhodes is that nigga. So stop.
He wasn't a. He's not
stop
a full time.
because you said that they only want him to beat Roman because Roman is the champion. And that's Cap. Cody Rhodes is
not
that.
Cap.
You're a liar. Cody Rhodes is that
Cap.
nigga. Now let's get back to the storylines.
Not Cap.
Let's get back to the storyline.
Let me make one point clear. Cody Rhodes is #1 in merch sales, and it's not close. He's been #1.
But before
Cody Rhodes is that nigga. Thank you. Now let's get back to the storyline.
He's a bitch.
Hold on. Before we get to that point,
look, bro. This is bro. Donney, ring the bell, gang. Donney, ring the bell.
I got you. Wait, chat. If anybody want to pull up and got something they want to say, they want to ask.
Donney, ring the bell, gang.
Wait, hold on. I want to make sure see what chat got to say.
Before you do that, Judge, you want to give your final point? Who wants storylines?
I'm sorry. It's current era won that one.
You gave one storyline
that was better than everything you talked about.
But his point was that there was a bunch of storylines developed inside of just one. There was a bunch of subplots. He did bring up Roman and Jay, Roman and Cody. Would you bring up Jimmy and Jay? You brought up he brought up those points.
He didn't bring up the moments.
Promos are moments. They are moments. Like we can't say one promo is a moment and the other isn't.
One promo is talked about to this day. One isn't.
Well, one's part of a storyline that's currently happening. One happened over 10 years ago.
That's what I was talking about.
Go ahead, Donney.
Go ahead.
Mitry, you can say your final point. Then we go to Neph final point, and I guess we go to the judge decision after that.
My final point.
Stand tall, Mitry.
The Attitude Era is still the greatest era that ever happened because, one, it's the most important. You need the attitude era. It's the most important. Okay, beating WCW, beating the competition was important. They needed to do that shit. The star power is greater than anything they have now. You have Roman Reigns, you have Seth Rollins. That's it. Our star power main event scene washes the
Roman
fuck out
Reigns
of y'all.
is okay.
Washes it. Y'all have Roman and Cody, Seth. Cool. That's it.
Yeah.
We also have multiple storylines, multiple feuds that are iconic. One of the most iconic rivalries, feuds that we've seen. Okay, Undertaker and Kane, Stone Cold and Triple H, Triple H and The Rock, Stone Cold and Vince McMahon. Those type of feuds with those type of iconic moments. Watch. Let's talk about some moments like Kurt Angle.
No, this is supposed to be a final point. So I don't know why.
This is my final point. Kurt Angle with the milk.
You're
Stone
done.
Cold with the beer. Stone Cold at the hospital. The Rock and Mankind. Rock is our connection. D-Generation X is the greatest faction they ever had.
Until the Bloodline.
No, D-Generation X is definitely better.
I'm not gonna lie.
D-Generation X.
If we're talking about actual factions and what they did as a faction,
D-Generation X is still most impactful faction.
But shout out to that though.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I said, what? You confused?
No, what did you say? I didn't hear you.
When it comes to what they actually did as a faction, not just looking at their star power, not just looking at what Shawn Michaels did individually or Triple H did individually, as a faction, I got the New Day. I got the New Day over them.
Over DX?
I'm just a judge. I'm just a judge.
You are just a judge.
Okay, so he said you got to take out shit so they knew they can be greater. Cool. You take shit out, right?
No, that's just not how.
Just nerf it. Yeah, just nerf it. Just nerf it. Cool.
I got a question.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Would you say that Alex Caruso's legacy and the Chicago Bulls' legacy are one and the same?
Nigga, Alex Caruso?
Yeah, answer me that. Because Judge, you don't get it. Right. So what I'm saying is, like, New Day, everything they did was together as a faction, so their accolades come as a faction.
Right.
We don't talk when I talk about the Shield, I'll never bring up Tribal Chief Roman Reigns because that wasn't when he was with the Shield. That's what I'm saying. You can't bring up 14-time Triple H when a lot of that shit he did outside of DX, gang. That doesn't factor into what
Bro,
DX
I'm talking about DX, the group in the Attitude Era. They're the greatest group.
Okay? And Attitude Era for sure, yeah.
They had the biggest impact. Okay, they had the biggest. They had the most popularity.
NWO.
They had the most popularity. I'm talking about WWE.
I'm just a judge.
I feel you, but I just know Bloodline don't got.
They had the most popularity.
Bloodline don't got no competition in factions. They don't have any competition. From nowhere.
How many
from within the company or outside the company, they have no competition.
And I fuck with the Bloodline, but they're not better than D-Generation X, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
And then hold on, and then the DX you talking about don't even got Shawn Michaels in it. This motherfucking X-Pac, Triple H, China, like that's the DX you talking about.
Y'all still do DX shit to this day. I'm not hearing shit.
I don't.
Y'all still do DX shit to this day.
And
you got two words sucking. You do it to this day.
And your colleagues raise the ones.
Stop it. Y'all do that shit. It's been years.
Your colleagues do this.
It's been years.
Your colleagues do this.
It's been years.
One in chat. DX better.
What's your final point now?
Bloodline better, man.
Yeah, there was no final point. He's still trying to argue with me. He knows it's over.
You're still talking. Shut the fuck up and I'll finish.
Shit.
What are you talking about?
My final point is
my final point. Then
you can throw your tantrum, gang. It's over with. Cry.
Like I was saying, we got better factions. Okay, D-Generation X, Ministry of Darkness, all that shit. Better pay-per-views. Yep.
It was me, Austin.
Moments. Exactly. You brought up a moment. Iconic moment. Everybody knows that shit. Way more iconic moments than y'all got. Y'all got nothing. Y'all got wrestling.
Come on, Neph. What the fuck?
Y'all got good matches, good wrestling. That's it.
Oh, that's it. The most important part about professional wrestling, the wrestling.
They didn't need the wrestling, bitch. They didn't
need the most important part.
They averaged 6 million viewers a week. What are you talking about?
Can I get an extra point for this? This nigga just said wrestling don't need wrestling. This nigga said wrestling don't. He just said
okay. I'll say this for both sides. Okay. at the end of the day, professional wrestling is a business, and wrestling is meant to please the audience. And in the Attitude Era, they were pleased by different things, and the current era were pleased by different things. So it's just,
I just think I'll tell you this right now. I think the wrestling gap is much bigger than the gimmick star power gap. So even then, I still think I'll take overall the current era.
No.
Okay. All right. Is that,
your final
that
point?
Yeah,
Done.
Is it my turn for my final point?
Go ahead, whatever.
Go for it. Go for it.
All right, Mitry, listen. You know, we just went to war. We just went to war tonight. You feel me? Me and you just went to war. You feel me? They let us get up here and scrap for about 30 minutes, bro. Just me and you. And I just want to say, gang, fuck you, nigga. I told you this was gonna happen.
Damn.
I told you what was gonna happen, right? I told you I was gonna decimate you. I told you I was gonna embarrass you. I told you I was gonna make you look silly, and that's exactly what I did. You didn't get a single point to your name. He told you to give your final points, and you kept trying to argue, nigga. You're done.
I wasn't trying to argue.
Enjoy. Stop talking.
He gave an actual final
point,
point.
nigga. That's my shit now, nigga. Shut up.
You kept talking.
This my shit now. Shut up, nigga. This my shit now. Shut up. Shut up.
You argued with me on my phone.
Hey,
that sounds stupid.
Hey, Blaze. Hey, Blaze, bro. I won.
Bitch.
Why is this nigga talking? Why is this nigga talking?
Because you were talking.
Like I said, I told you what's gonna happen.
You were interrupting his final point. I'll give. You were interrupting his final point.
He wasn't giving a final point. This nigga was trying to argue more, and you can't deny that. You're done for. Enjoy retirement, nigga. Enjoy smooth jazz. Enjoy the golf clubs. You feel me, my nigga? Go be a father. Go be a husband. This shit ain't for you no more. I'm sorry it had to be this way. Stand tall, Mitry. You used to be strong.
Just say your stupid ass shit and shut up.
Yeah. Judges score. Go ahead.
Are you done with your final point?
I'm done. I have nothing else to say.
Well, off the different criterias and the different points I gave out, I have to give it to the current era. They did win this debate.
By what? By how many?
All the points.
All of them. Every single one. So
I have to give it to you.
Three to what? Say it with me, Mitry. Come on.
Am I done being the judge now?
No, sound it out, Mitry. Sound it out.
I have some things to say.
Oh. Before you go.
Mm-hmm.
This was done on purpose. This was me and my team set this up on purpose. I can just show y'all. We left open so many doors. We left open so many doors for y'all to talk about. And you niggas did nothing. Y'all didn't talk about Undertaker's evolution. Y'all didn't talk about his regression back into what he was. Y'all didn't go into nothing. Y'all didn't get into real detail about the intricacies between Rock and Stone Cold and how they were intertwined damn near from the beginning. Like, you niggas went into absolutely nothing. You are bad.
I brought that up.
But you didn't articulate it. And you used to be sharp, gang. Back in the day, you used to be real sharp. I thought you would have took me there.
Literally brought that
but
up.
It's over. It's over. You had the judge ready to jump out his skin because of the shit y'all let us get away with.
I ain't gonna lie. 2 points. Okay, now that I'm done being a judge because I've given out the winner. What's up with these balloons? Point number 1. I think the Ruthless Aggression era is better than both. But anyway, second point.
This nigga saying anything.
God damn. Second point. I'm be honest. I really could have ethered you on. I could have really helped the Attitude Era because there were some points that they left off they left on the table and didn't attack. I'm really mad that I couldn't have got in there because
maybe y'all.
I still think the Attitude Era was better.
Maybe y'all would have lost 2-1 if Mo would have fucked with y'all. I feel like Mo, he seemed to be very knowledgeable. Maybe y'all would have lost a little less worse. You feel me? Mo would have fucked with you. You feel me? And you lucky they ain't let us 3v1 your ass Shield style. You'd have been up here crying.
Nigga, I'm a grown ass man, bro. What are you talking about? Crying over what?
You bro,
good job, bro. Good job.
Mitry, how does it feel? How does it feel, man? Mitry, how does it feel?
Good job. You can debate.
How does it feel? Good job. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You can take your cookie. Take your cookie, bro.
And macadamia nut, please.
Hey, Donnie, go ahead,
Mecha
give him a cookie, bro.
Also,
Give him two
hey,
cookies, bro.
Donnie, didn't hold on, wait, Donnie, didn't you promise me some more of the budget after I bust this nigga ass? I need some
Whoa,
pyro.
a lot of logistics.
I won. I need some pyro.
A lot of logistics. Whoa,
I need pyro.
A lot of logistics, a lot of budget talk.
Nah, I need pyro. I should be cutting into this nigga's budget now.
Whoa, that's still Mitry though. That's still Mitry. Hold on,
But I'm Neph. I'm here. He was then. I'm here now. What John Cena say? Your time is up. My time is now. You're done.
Go ahead, give him some cookies, bro. Good job.
I will. And stop talking because only winners can
I'm
talk.
not gonna lie.
Good job.
Can I challenge the current era to a rematch?
Wait,
for Ruthless Aggression?
Wait,
no, for Attitude Era.
Wait, Mo. You got some points you want to make? Could you make them right now?
I can start a little bit.
What are some points?
Okay. I will give current era this match quality, kind of ether, but storytelling, gimmicks especially is what I really wanted to attack.
Gimmicks are characters because, as you know, Attitude Era they were not good for their gimmicks. That's the edgier, more real kind of cool content is what they went up for. Like, don't set yourself up for failure like these niggas because it ain't a gimmick thing.
Okay, so the Kane character, basically the storyline that Mitry explained is basically Kane's whole character. It's Undertaker's entire backstory. A dark past that he wanted to hide, that he killed his family, including his brother, right?
Yeah.
That's his whole gimmick. So that's his whole character, I should say.
Yeah.
Right. And let's be honest, Attitude Era Kane is just special. Phenomenal storytelling.
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal storytelling. I will say their matches were bad. Undertaker and Kane's, I just watched every WrestleMania recently. Undertaker and Kane's matches, both of them were mid, including the Inferno match.
The one from exactly, bro. That's what niggas lying.
I did not like the Inferno match at all. I'm just gonna be real.
The Inferno match got him setting Kane's arm on fire and then the dive.
Right, but I will say another thing. That's true. It's also that wrestling subjective, but I will say, Attitude Era. We could say wrestling's getting hot again, and it is. There's no that we'd be lying if we said it wasn't.
5 billion.
Right. Netflix. They're making a lot of money. They're making a lot of money. But at the end of the day, I don't see people going outside. I don't go outside and see people wearing wrestling shirts randomly anymore.
Where do you live?
I saw that as a kid. I saw that a little bit after I was starting to grow up, but and people that are older than me that lived through the Attitude Era, they were telling me everywhere they went, they saw somebody with a wrestling shirt. Like the business will never get that level of molten hot again.
Can we talk about wrestling or just WWE?
Well, here's the thing,
because there were two simultaneous red hot companies running at the same time.
Fair.
So and they were both airing on the same day. It created a sort of tribalism, right? AEW does not stack up to WWE in a way that WCW used to stack up to WWF. So that's not something you can just attribute to the Attitude Era of WWE because WCW was getting shit going over there. Hulk Hogan made his first heel turn over there again. Like it was like shit was happening in wrestling in the 90s, bro. Like it ain't just a WWE thing. And I can't sit here and just attribute that to the Attitude Era.
That's fair. I'm kind of tired, and I've been fasting all day, so my brain's kind of slow.
Oh no, you good, bro. I don't know how to properly.
If y'all down, I can definitely do this another day where I give an actual full-fledged debate on this.
I would like to talk to you about this for sure.
Cool. But yeah, like I said, Ruthless Aggression Era. I'll take it over Attitude Era by a hair. Just me.
I'll take it over Attitude Era by a mile.
Oh, by a mile is crazy. By a mile is crazy.
Ruthless Aggression.
Ruthless Aggression had Katie Vick. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's all I'm gonna say. Sticks and the Attitude Era had
was
Viscera.
awesome.
The Attitude Era had Viscera.
Reign of Terror was pretty bad, man. Reign of Terror was pretty bad.
The Reign of Terror did suck. It did suck.
That was abysmal.
But then it also got Evolution. It got the.
One point I do have to say about the current era. We can say the Bloodline thing is probably the best storyline they've ever done because it has so many subplots. But outside of that, outside of the whole Bloodline sphere, what else is there?
What else is there? We got
in terms of stories. We got a
lot. We got Rhea Charlotte. We got Rhea.
That
Charlotte.
story was bad. That story was bad. The build to Rhea and Charlotte is the reason why they didn't main event.
It was a long-term story.
They didn't really tell it that well, though. Let's be honest. Especially with the finish.
What didn't you enjoy? What did you enjoy about it? What didn't you enjoy about it?
The build to Mania 39 was atrocious. That's the main reason why they didn't main event WrestleMania last year, because the build to their match was
I
awful.
promise you that wasn't why.
Wait.
Well, that's part of the reason.
But also, here's my thing about the storyline. I shouldn't have to go outside of the scope of the bloodline when the bloodline encompasses so many storylines. Why do I have to go out of this? Because the bloodline isn't just one storyline; it's one fat storyline that contains a tree of storylines.
Well,
which I think is much more impressive when you can intertwine one big thing into many other really, really, really good things instead of just branching off and making shit. They had to pull Kane out of thin air, gang. They had to pull him out of thin air. Did they not?
No, you're not wrong on that.
They had to just come up.
But that was a great thing.
They put it together.
The
bloodline story happened by accident. If COVID doesn't happen, we may not get the bloodline.
But it did happen.
Due to circumstance.
But it did happen. It did happen. If I was a girl, you feel me? If you was 5'2", if Mitry would have beat me today, it's ifs, gang. If. But it happened with this, and there are so many great stories that are coming from this. You feel me?
Right, but excuse me, I can't speak today. Are those subplots on the same level as Austin Vince, Austin Rock? Like Austin Rock was built from Austin Vince as well. You know what I mean? And those are the two biggest storylines in the history of the business. Two of the biggest storylines.
I mean, yeah, but let's also let's not ignore the fact that this is literally Vince McMahon that they were beefing with, right?
Yep.
Like they were beefing with the boss, gang. Like it doesn't get too much bigger than beefing with the boss. Like, you know, and they tried to recreate that magic in like the PG era and like the reality era. Doesn't really get that. But what I think the bloodline has also put a good twist on, right? I think they put a good twist on what the fuck? About with the authority thing, right? Like the bloodline, they kind of adhere to no authority, and that was why Nick Aldis was such a good element to the story, because they start to feel more human-like, right? It doesn't feel like Thanos and fucking Infinity War anymore, right? Like which is what I think we felt with Cody. The bloodline was as strong as ever. You feel me? Cody was out the picture. Solo was coming into his own. Like everything felt doom and gloom. But now, Nick Aldis. Tony Stark just found out how to do time travel, right? We got Cody. We got Cody winning the Royal Rumble.
Hey, I will say, anime dark skinned guy made a good point. Bloodline fell off after SummerSlam. SummerSlam gets shaky.
I don't think the reason I know niggas talking about bloodline fell off. The reason I know y'all don't believe that is because I know all y'all eyes was glued to the TV with that press conference was happening.
No, I'm saying in between the time of SummerSlam, after Jimmy turned on Jay in one of the most illogical heel turns of all time.
Man, that was low key.
To Rock coming back.
Yeah, that was low key crazy. I feel you, but like it's also, I think, is there any perfect storyline? Right, like
no,
I think,
of course not.
Especially given how long this.
The higher power story is dumb.
Hold on,
no, higher power was dumb. Higher power was very dumb in my opinion.
You feel me?
Going back and watching the whole, like that whole build, Raw to Raw to Raw, that was kind of dumb.
Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Alliance versus fucking WWE. That shit was trash, gang.
For the most part, because there were so many things that they left on the table, and then they had WWF guys. Like, look at the Survivor Series match. I think 3 out of the 5 people on the WCW side were WWF superstars. And why is Austin on WCW side? You know what I'm saying?
But they couldn't get the WCW guys they wanted.
But
they couldn't get everybody.
Further.
If it was me, I wouldn't have booked it at that time. I would have waited for everyone to come in.
I don't think there's a perfect story. I don't think there is one single perfect storyline. So I think with a storyline that's been running for about to be 4 years, right? Well, actually, at this point, it's going to be 4 years going 2024, which is going to have more layers when Roman loses the title, which is going to add longevity to the bloodline story. They're telling us cinema. They're about to be telling us like a 4, 5, 6 year story, bro. And it's compelling.
And it's not over yet.
It's compelling. The bloodline story doesn't end when Roman loses the titles.
That's been my argument to just let Cody win. Yeah, that's been my argument to just let Cody win.
Like you understand what I'm saying? Like this storyline is I would call the single greatest storyline in WWE history.
But I argue that they don't put that much effort into anybody else. Judgment Day, possibly.
Who's not built
my
up?
argument as well. That's my argument as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna name y'all some names. Y'all let me know if y'all feel like they built up.
Okay.
Gunther.
Of course. He's been built up before he came to WWE. Yeah. And they did better. And they made it better.
Yeah,
and they made it better.
He has quite literally became the greatest Intercontinental champion we've seen.
That's not a question. Better than anyone of them from the Attitude Era.
If that's not crazy build, I don't know what crazy build.
No, I'm talking about feuds. They don't put that much energy into other storylines.
Look at how people are bolstered in NXT.
They don't.
They don't put that much effort into other storylines.
Let me cook. Gunther's character gimmick is that he is a wrestler. He is a traditional wrestler. The ring is sacred. He don't got time for gimmicks. He not finna sit up in this bitch and rap cap with you. Nigga, you just not better than me. Is that not what Gunther is?
That is.
So the ring is sacred is his whole thing. Yeah.
And Gunther tells his stories in matches, like I explained to you about Clash at the Castle with Sheamus.
I said storylines.
They don't have to make elaborate storylines. They don't have to try to make elaborate, crazy storylines to make everybody pop because we're in an era where wrestling is appreciated and niggas like to see graps. We fuck with Gunther because of that swagger that he exudes, not because of how he can cry on the ring or because he smoked his little brother and back in '62 and his little brother want revenge. No, we want to see this nigga do what he do.
Okay, but I'm saying the storyline.
Look at Trick Williams, bro. Look at Trick Williams in NXT right now. They are building a star, gang.
I mean,
do you see how over that man is?
I'm not saying they don't put. They're not building stars. They're not putting effort.
So what do you mean they're not putting effort in? What does that mean?
Other feuds. The bloodline storyline is cool. What other feuds are they putting that much energy into? Where it's that's
well. Let's be honest. What other energy? What other feud were they putting the same energy from Austin Vince into?
I was just gonna say that. Like no other feud was.
Let's be honest. That's just how it is. Like Hogan Savage is probably, to me, my favorite story that WWE has ever told. So
no, I'm saying like Austin and Stone Cold. No, Austin and Vince, The Rock and Stone Cold, The Rock and Kurt Angle, Triple H and Stone Cold. Like there are other stories that had as much build as the next one, not just one bloodline storyline versus everybody else is doing anything else.
Storylines. There's a plethora of bloodline storylines.
The bloodline. Yeah, you have the bloodline storyline.
Cody. Hold on, not even Cody. Seth versus Drew. Drew's entire heel turn and the person he's become, which is amazing, is literally due to the bloodline 2022.
It's great, yeah.
And if you think I'm lying, you can go watch his promos where he talks about his hatred for Jey Uso and how Sami Zayn was just welcoming Jey to Raw. He's like, you see what the bloodline did to me. The bloodline is the bloodline.
Yep. Hey, Antoine makes a good point as well. Here's a mid-card feud that has a good story. You know, R-Truth and Judgment Day. Let's talk about this. What, Mitry, I'm asking you this, right? Because you lived through it, right?
Yeah.
I watched it from, later on. What mid-card feud, for example, is on the level of, let's say, a Gunther Sheamus?
On a level as what? It's in-ring quality? Y'all got that. But
no, not in-ring, just story. Yeah.
Story?
Yeah.
We got, let's see. Mid-card, that's just as good as Gunther.
Because to me, watching it back, the mid card was kind of wishy washy. They had good moments.
The WWE was top heavy, gang. It was
we had more moments.
The stars were stars. The mirror card wasn't on shit. The women wasn't on shit. Like y'all were just top heavy.
Whoa! We had Eddie Guerrero in the mid card. Kurt Angle was in the mid card. Kurt Angle had one of the greatest.
That was late.
Kurt Angle had one of the greatest years in WWE. He was an Intercontinental champion.
Rock's a good one. Okay.
He didn't say wrestlers in the mid card. He said give a feud. You just said Eddie Guerrero.
Jericho and Chris Benoit. Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho. Eddie Guerrero.
A lot of niggas should be disqualified. Benoit.
Hey, we're talking about quality. We're talking about quality. We talk about quality. I understand that. We're talking about quality here. We're not talking about the man.
Jericho, Kurt, Chris. Jericho, Kurt, and Chris. We can even.
I will say, later Attitude Era clears. later Attitude Era is so much better than like 90s, like 2000 forward. Oh my god, I love watching that shit back.
And what's crazy? WrestleMania 2000 didn't have a single fucking singles match in it.
Yeah, except Terry and the cat. Let's give them some credit.
Outside of Terry and the cat, and the cat, I'm not gonna lie, they did her bogus. She was literally just a sex symbol. There was not a single singles match on fucking WrestleMania. They weren't even taking.
Here's the sad thing: every Attitude Era WrestleMania except 17, which is the best, sucked. 13 is horrible. 14 is iconic, so I'll give it that. 15 was a mess. 16 was just buns, but 17 is the best ever. So
there we go.
40 we're about to have the best Mania ever.
30. Hey, if night 2 of 39 was better, the conversation might get nasty.
I'm saying 40, the one that's coming up. This is about to be the best Mania all time.
That's recency bias, bro.
That's cool, mad recency bias. That's why I kept the 39.
Hold on. How was it recency bias? It hasn't happened yet.
It will be recency bias when you use it. So that's recency bias.
That's so stupid, nigga. What you're talking about is nostalgia.
No.
I don't have no nostalgic feelings for 17. I have no nostalgic feelings.
You have so that's a whole different conversation for another time. We'll talk about that. Me and you won't talk about that. You're cooked. Don't even ask me for a rematch. You're cooked. You're done.
Ken Shamrock and the Rock was also on the mid-card.
So we
Triple H and Rock was awesome.
Triple H and Jeff Hardy.
We're not running over for bums. We're not running over.
Triple H and Jeff Hardy.
Let's do this.
Ken Shamrock and the Rock.
Oh my god.
Okay, 19 is not light years better than 17. Let's be honest here. Let's relax.
This nigga real life just said.
I didn't even get into the tag team shit, bro. I really didn't get into the tag team shit.
I'll put
New Age Outlaws, Edge and Christian,
Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian, TLC 2.
But again, this happened later on in the Attitude. This is late Attitude Era. That's why I'm saying late Attitude Era is just
New Age Outlaws.
Bro, how many more chances are you gonna keep giving this nigga to try to keep overrunning? You lost. You fucking lost. Shut the fuck up, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. This debate is cooked.
This nigga.
This debate is cooked.
Mo, I appreciate you being a judge.
You lost.
Neph, congratulations on winning, man. Mitry, I appreciate
you, nigga. You said you wanted to beat me.
I'm getting 2 cookies, bitch. Go eat them.
You said you wanted to beat me, nigga. Fuck you.
Fuck, nigga. You won't be up here again.
Congratulations.
Believe it or not.
You said what, Mitry?
You won't be up here again, bitch. Go ahead.
I won't.
Man, what's going on?
Well, if my legacy is 3-0 sweeping your ass, I'm fine with it.
Mitry, I appreciate
you. We won't see your ass ever again, bro.
Bum.
Good shit, y'all. Chat.
Here lies Mitry. Bum.
Fuck that nigga, bro.
Bum.
Stupid ass nigga.
Bum.
What's happening? Chat. It's 57 people in here right now still. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like up the stream. And yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of that night. Y'all be safe. I appreciate y'all pulling up to night 2, man. Debate of Attitude Era versus current era. This one was a crazy one. Neph, good shit. Mitry, good shit. Mo, good shit. And everybody else pulling up on each team. Good shit to y'all. And yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of that night. Y'all be safe.
Fuck Neph.
Damn. Oh, damn, man.
Jesus.